I'm gonna have Lisa come down here on them. Don't make me call Lisa, nigga.
Man, you know how I get down, bro. Shit. Come on, bro. Come on. Let me see.
You wanna hear that shite?
I think we live, baby.
You think, nigga? Yeah, we live, bro.
Update it. I gotta refresh this.
Oh, it opened up on that.
Wow, that's crazy. Oh yeah, we out here.
Weapons.
That shit opened up on that.
Everybody was good. Oh man,
that's how we doing it.
Whew. Man, this was a quick week. I feel like we was just here.
You automatically. Wow.
Jose fuck over there fucking up.
You got might have to go back in. Pause.
That's not. That's not really a pause, bro. Because I mean,
wait, no, that's not the one, Jose.
No.
Because I mean, if you dealing with somebody and it slip out, you got to go back.
Hey,
in.
yo.
What's up, Q? What's up, Sandy? What's up, y'all? What's up?
So now that's pause. If you got to do that.
No, it's not. No. It's how. It's not what you said. It's how you said it.
See, instead of doing pause, we do the ayo because it could be something freaky. It could be something.
I see.
Possible.
I respect.
It's like an umbrella.
I respect that.
You be like, you overly like a freaky ass nigga. Hey yo.
Hey yo.
Oh man, what is good, everybody? Everybody was good. Welcome back to the pod. The Real Squad is back at it again. Woo, man,
we back, baby.
This week went by quick, dude. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Did.
That's what I like to see.
What it was.
Getting quicker to the season. Feel me?
I wonder.
But y'all almost. So Jose, watching that game, bro.
Which one?
How was you feeling that y'all almost tied again?
Bro, we talking about third and fourth strings, bro. All I care is about that first string, Gino and the boys.
But I'm just saying though, like let's keep it a bean though.
I just thought it was just funny, but preseason.
Yeah, I know, but when it comes to the Niners and the Raiders, whether it's preseason or regular season, y'all treat that shit like it's a real game. So I'm already knowing every 49er fan you know probably was on your line.
And apparently there was hella 49er fans there. My parents went and shit. My mom said it was just a sea of red.
Damn, for real?
Yeah, but you know, it makes sense. It's preseason too.
I mean,
cheap tickets, get in the house.
That's the Raiders. They messed up, bro.
Now we gonna be straight.
They moved. They shouldn't have moved.
Gentry look good.
Yeah, true. Does Genty look good?
Is it Gentry or Genty?
Genty.
Okay,
yeah.
my bad.
Gino look good. I'm about to get me a 7 jersey. For real, I'm gonna get you one too, bro. We're gonna talk about sizes and shit later, but I got you. For real.
You talking about Al?
Yeah. It's all good, bro.
What up, Hess?
It's all good, bro.
I'll take a Lynch jersey, but that's about it.
So who?
I'll take
still
Lynch.
Waiting for you to pull up for one of the pods,
I'll rock
bro.
a Lynch jersey off the rip.
I'm for surely about to get this nigga Santana a Gino jersey too. I think he's starting to believe.
That boy Santana said he out here on Twitch, nigga. He over here getting little ads.
For real.
Get the ads, bro. You got ads, nigga, making some cheese. Okay.
Hey, and we gonna also, I'm gonna get Hess a Aiden O'Connell 49er jersey. Soon come. We'll get that 12 thing. I got you, bro.
Aiden O'Connell jersey.
You heard that? Yeah. Cause he moving slow, bro. He's slow as, you know what I'm saying, bro. Come on, bro.
Real quick. We got J. Delgado in the house.
In the building with a feeling, man.
Clap.
We got Stony Stark Stacks in the building.
What's cracking?
Feel me?
We got Al Banger, Cali Banks.
Come on.
Don't mess up the energies.
Bringing the dead laptop.
Oh, wow. He put niggas on blaze like that.
Under the bus. Look,
niggas
under the
took
bus.
The laptop, took the charger, brought it back dead, though. So, squad.
See what happened was.
Nah, hell no. We got Bryce Wayne in the building. What's up, everybody? Nah, it was good. Right on for everybody pulling back up. Make sure y'all hit that like button and share the pod. Let everybody know we live. You know, spread the word. Just trying to build the community up. Shit, over the past few weeks, we done got 400 subscribers. So,
shout out to y'all,
man.
And shit, like I said, Santana done went up. So, man, y'all want to follow him on Twitch. The Twitch is in the live chat. So, look him up on Twitch, man. If y'all into that gaming.
Yeah, you know, you might see a guest appearance by your boy, man. You feel me? On some 2K shit.
You be on the Twitch live?
I done made a couple appearances on his, you know what I mean, on his videos, bro. I'm in one or two of them. You feel me?
He said it's always Al fault. It is, bro.
Who said
Al was
that?
the fall guy.
Yeah.
Al was for sure the fall guy.
Y'all treating me like Jerry, bro. Y'all wild.
When they say with the wind blow, loser. He said, huh? That's my favorite episode of all time. I swear to God, it's way too hard to top that.
Yeah, it's so many, bro. Yeah.
Nah, that one when the wind whispered loser.
Yeah,
it gets me.
it was like the cherry on top. It was already a great episode, and then shit just.
I think that's the same episode. He was in the middle of getting eaten by a worm, and Rick is going bad on this nigga, and the wormer's like, "Oof, why he eating?" I'm like, bruh, this is comedy gold. Oh, these niggas is way too funny, bro. Shout out Rick and Morty.
Shout out.
How's everybody's week though? Everybody week been cool?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Copacetic. That's what's up. That's what's up,
Bruh.
Yeah, this week flew past for me.
Yeah, bruh. These niggas gotta be stopped out here, bruh. Nigga, I'm at the lake. Nigga ride past on his bike with fucking cargo booty shorts, bruh.
What?
I'm like,
Where
this
you
old white nigga at the lake, bruh.
All right, I ain't going to the lake. No.
I'm
Like
like,
that's WPS.
what's that?
White people shit.
Yeah, bruh. That's a fact.
Anytime me and my lady be out in public and we see some shit, she'll look at me, I look at her. WPS.
White people shit.
My girl like, he got cargo booty shorts on. I'm like, what? 'Cause I didn't see the nigga.
It's not in your radar at all, nigga.
I'm like,
Ain't
cargo.
no way niggas about to see that.
I'm like, the only way you can have cargos is the pocket right here.
Yeah.
So where's the pocket at? I'm thinking,
And then you gotta make the mistake not fully processing the question and going like this. Oh man,
Nigga had the cargo daisies on.
I didn't need that. I didn't need to see that.
Crazy.
Bro, where is the cargo pocket at, my nigga?
Oh, come on.
I'm like, how you know they was cargos?
Was it camo? Nah, I don't even matter, bro. That's wild work.
was it camo?
She like the material. I'm like, damn, you really got a real good picture of that. I'm like, I did not see that nigga. That's crazy.
Really unfortunate. Hey, outside is a crazy place to be nowadays. Cause you'll see some crazy shit.
Yeah.
A lot. Yeah,
bro, if you just go outside, me and my girl do that all the time. We just people watch, bro.
That's the funnest shit, bro.
Yeah, we just like watch people.
The lake gotta be crazy though. There's so many people around the lake.
Bro, one time, nigga, we walking down West Grand, nigga. It's a nigga just walking down the street, crazy nigga, bro, just spitting, bro. And you might think I'm like, yeah, he spit just like a little, bro. The entire street, nigga, spit both sides, nigga.
Nah,
walked up,
like
this little kid on the side. Touched the little nigga face, bro, in front of his dad. Oh. Me and my girl was crying.
And Pops just let it happen.
Just let it happen. White dude. I'm like, oh, man.
See, WPS.
I'd have killed this nigga.
But first of all, you ain't even about to get that close to my seat. First of all. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, it was crazy, bro.
They peripheral is bad. Like, how you let somebody pull up on you like that? Get that close to your kid.
Not only that,
you ain't gonna do nothing.
This nigga making dumb noise. Nigga, he's spitting. like he's spitting.
Sometimes they try to be too like, no, it's okay. Some people are just like that, you know. Just
hell no, fuck that.
Nigga.
Yeah.
Hey, watch out.
Yeah.
Hey, because they know what they be doing sometimes. They'll fix up real quick. If you be like, nah, not over here. You ain't doing it over here.
Yep.
Shit, I work at the hospital, bro. I see that shit all the time. It'd be a bunch of 5150s coming through, but as soon as them security guards pull up the right ones, all right. Y'all trying to jump me, huh? I'm like, nah, nigga, just know it's bad. If you try to take it there, you're cooked.
Bro, that shit happened to me underneath
you got niggas fucked up.
Over there in West Oakland, bro. Lady having a full conversation with nobody, bro. So I'm thinking I'm about to just walk past. She instantly, hey, you got some extra chat. I'm like, what the fuck? How you do that?
But you asked the person you kicking it with.
Yeah, who you talking to?
Yeah,
like,
for real.
That shit was crazy.
That's wild.
But you do get them people that they not that crazy because they be sitting there acting a fool, walking up the street, and then they walk right past you and be like this. and then go down the street and then right back to it. You be sitting there like, you know what I mean? You be anticipating some bullshit.
For sure know who they can count off
you'd
with.
be like, bro, you ain't
For
that
sure.
crazy, bro. It's hilarious.
That shit be wild.
Niggas
Cause I
be-
be seeing like I said at that hospital, people be talking so reckless to these nurses. I'm like, bro, why you
Bro,
acting like this, bro? Cause soon as the niggas come, it's bad.
preying
You know
on
what I'm
that
saying?
white
Niggas like,
guilt, bro.
oh well, like nah, bro. Keep that same energy. You over here calling it be no, it be crazy. It be on a weekend when it be like college kids that get too drunk and they friends drop them off at the hospital. They be way too lit.
Damn,
These
that happened that
niggas
often?
Be bruh. It's crazy how often it don't be crazy people. It just be people that drink too much and whoever they with, they ain't by the
They
babysit.
just drop them off at the
Just
hospital.
drop them off. It'd be dumb funny because nurses come up and tell me all the time like, yeah, he was a drop off. I'm like, of course. Okay, he ruining the whole party. These nigga talking loud, you know, doing a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
But as soon as security guards come up, oh wait, you want me to sit up on the bed? I'm like, nigga, that's crazy. So why you do this with your friends and with females? But as soon as the security come, because everybody at my hospital, all the security guards is like legit security guard. I'm like, oh yeah, that's funny. It's because every now and then you see somebody like a OG,
Yeah.
an older lady.
They will
or
put your
something.
ass in a full Nelson, nigga.
Yeah, nah, we got full like grown men, niggas huge. Like, oh yeah, nah. Oh, okay. Y'all want to restrain me? I'm like, nigga, you give your arm freely. I'm like, bruh, nah, that's crazy, bro. Like, but they be talking so crazy when they think that because the nurses be dumbass scared. They be scared of shit. They be all like huddled around the room, just like looking in, like, yeah, and I want some cold water. Like they be doing all type of shit, bro. Like standing up, taking their shirt off,
The
screaming.
security guard come, they be like, I'll take the room temp. It's cool.
Yeah, immediately. I'm
I'll
like,
just take
bro,
what
this
you
is
got.
That's
wild.
hella funny.
It's wild, and it'd be some crazy ass shit going on in the hospital. But like with just crazy people or just people that be drinking too much, or you know how it be.
I remember I had alcohol poisoning one time.
For real?
Yeah, high school.
Hey, what the fuck was you doing drinking that
In
much in
high
high
This
school?
nigga
wow.
Bernard, boy.
Nah, I don't blame it on another nigga.
No,
that's
no,
on
no,
you.
no,
He
no,
didn't force it on you. This nigga, I
Act
don't-
like he
He
put a
dared
funnel in
me,
that
nigga.
nigga mouth and poured it
He
down
dared
there.
me, nigga.
He dared you to get alcohol
I drank
poison.
a half a fifth of vodka, nigga. All I remember, nigga, is I drunk that shit, nigga.
All
And,
you remember?
bruh,
That's crazy.
it started getting progressively just like more and more fucked up. Boy,
Hold on.
What grade first? Wait, what grade?
I think I was like 11th grade because Marcus was still in high school.
I was about to say, what Marcus say? A dolphin, huh?
Bro, Marcus saved me, bro. Nigga, I went to the room, bro. Nigga, first of all, nigga, I was so drunk, bro. Like I could, like, I ain't never been so drunk with you. Like, you know, how niggas be like stumbling and shit. Like that shit real, bro. Like you can't even like.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
feel me?
your equilibrium.
Bro,
is
I'm
off.
knocking shit over. Nigga, I knocked the whole nigga. This is when niggas was you know how old this tell you how old I am. Nigga had a whole DVD case. Nigga knocked the whole DVD case. Nigga knocked the
Blu-rays
whole
everywhere.
the Blu-rays everywhere. Nigga just laughing. Nigga, the girl was hella mad. Whoever house it was, nigga went in the room. Nigga passed out. Nigga woke up. Nigga, some other girl passed out next to me. I go outside, throw up, come back, pass out again.
all the drunks in here.
This nigga Marcus, bro. This nigga Marcus picked me up. Marcus was there too. Marcus picked me up. We go home, bro.
You took you to the house?
Yeah, bro. This nigga said on the freeway, I tried to open the door and throw up out the car. Nigga, got to the crib, nigga, passed out. Nigga, woke up the next day, nigga. It felt like somebody was like stabbing me in the stomach, bro. That's what that shit feel like. Alcohol poisoning. You just can't stop
fuck.
throwing up, bro.
Damn.
That shit ain't no joke.
That shit is not like I thought I was about to die.
You know, that
Yeah,
ain't
shit
that
hilarious.
never happened.
Especially that young too. You for sure they gonna think you about to die. That's hella
Yeah.
funny. That shit feel like you in an exosuit. And it's like you seeing everything that's happening, but just fumbling and stumbling and shit. You like, hold on, bro. I should be able to handle my shit.
I haven't had the alcohol poisoning, but I have got ridiculously ripped to the point where I did not.
Hey, yo.
I didn't give a fuck.
Oh, we.
Getting ripped is hey yo. Oh,
Oh, I see. You had to think about it. Hey, I remember prom night, but this nigga was turned, and it was a La Piñata at that time in Alameda. I think it was. And I remember, bro, you had a bow tie, right? I believe.
Yeah, this nigga had the whole tux.
Yeah. I'm just remembering shit. I remember being there, and this nigga was so gone, bro. When the waiter waitress came, or we was sitting there, he was acting an ass the whole time, hilarious, bro. And he was just like, waitress, round of waters on me, and everybody was dying. Like, that shit was hella funny, bro.
Round of waters was crazy.
There was hella people in there, bro.
We ended up meeting up with Josh and them because they was at the Hilton downtown. So we left our shit from the ferry, met up with Josh and them, and then we all went to Alameda. We was deep. That was 2 proms, Tech and Skyline.
That was in the same night?
Yep,
Shit.
same night. And we ended up going to this nigga Darnell house. It was hella bitch. It was crazy. But we
cleaned that up real quick.
Wait. Yeah. It was a wild time.
Hey, speaking of which, you just reminded me. I remember one time, I don't know what the fuck was going on. I went to a party in Richmond, and Roberto was there. I don't know who else was there. I can't remember.
Roberto was there.
No, I can't remember who else was there because nobody else was there. And how we even got? Oh, I know who it was. Yeah, I remember who it was. But we went to this party.
We can't name the person.
I mean, whatever. I'll tell you later. Yeah, I remember. I forgot. Because now it's just weird. If I say that name now, it's gonna be like, what the fuck? No. Yeah, but anyways, I remember Roberto was gone, bro, passed out. I remember trying to wake him up, bro, slapping him, everything, no Diddy. And I literally had to. This is Laney, bro. This is Laney time too. I remember picking this nigga up, bro, putting him over my shoulders, bro, no Diddy, and carrying him down the stairs, bro. And I remember the whole way.
Mind y'all, if for y'all that don't know Berto, this man is like 6'6".
Yeah, bro.
He's not light. Like that man is a giant. Like,
but luckily I was lifting at this time. I was playing ball, so it was I just threw him on my shoulder.
Fireman carried him.
Yeah, and we just went down the long flight of stairs, threw him in the car, and I remember we driving all the way from Richmond, and I remember we get to the house, and he just like this the whole time, and I'm like, hey, we home. We finally pulled up. He was just like this. Got up. I'm sitting there like, you good? He's like, let's go. Come on. We went in the house, straight to the room. Face down, bro. That shit was hella funny.
He didn't throw up and shit?
Nope. I was like, well, we got him. Got him in. Yeah, bro.
Lucky, bro.
But the worst, you talking about that real quick. Not a lot of people know about this one, but I went to a Raider game in Indianapolis. And some of my dad's friends was out there, and I guess they met up with us the Saturday night before. You know what I'm saying? And one of my dad's friends just kept buying shots. It was the fucking the peppermint shit that tastes like peppermint or whatever,
peppermint
right?
schnapps?
I
Yeah.
was about to say peppermint schnapps.
Bruh, I must have had like 5 shots, something like that. And I remember on that last one, he was like, let's just get one more. And I was like, all right. And bruh, all I remember was taking that shot, saying, damn, I gotta go to the bathroom. Going to the bathroom, throwing up in this big ass trash can, and the next thing you know, pop, wake up in a hotel room, pitch black. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck?
How the fuck I get here?
Oh my god! I woke up. My dad was like, "You good? You good?" Pitch black. I'm sitting there like, "Yeah." What?
Bruh,
What happened?
How did that go from the bar to here?
Oh my god! I'm sitting there not even knowing what.
I'm just gonna black out and get home like I always do.
Oh my god!
Bro, you remember this nigga Bert bachelor party?
Oh man,
this nigga Enox, bro.
Was that the same time he got bit by the dog? But no.
That's when he pissed in
He pissed in the dryer.
Pissed downstairs in the dryer and then fell in it or something, right?
Bruh.
Something like that.
I think he fell down the stairs because it was like downstairs,
Yeah,
bro.
that shit was.
Bruh, the nigga who house it was so mad, nigga.
Yeah.
He kicked everybody out, nigga. And this nigga Berto bachelor party.
Yeah, that shit was.
He knew better than try to start any problems, though.
He was like, "Hey,
bro
was so
my dryer. It's up.
Bro was so dumbfounded. Bro was like, "Hey,
wait, you did what?
Hey, all y'all, cool, y'all just gotta go, bro. Everybody gotta go.
We gotta chunk him."
Oh, and by the way, too, I forgot to say, I was that shit happened when you talking about when you couldn't your stomach how that felt and you couldn't stop throwing up. I couldn't even go to the game, bro. I ended up missing the game.
Oh. Man.
This shit was crazy. That shit was, bro. I could not stop throwing up, bro. And I'm just
Yeah,
like,
you can't keep shit down.
I'm
bro.
like, what the fuck, bro? And,
know what I'm saying?
and I remember my dad was like, just drink some of this Gatorade, you good? I'm like, yeah, it's good. I started sipping it. And then finally, I'm like, bro, I can't go. I can't even, you know what I mean? And then he was just like, don't trip. And I remember it's like damn near middle of the third
Wait,
quarter.
Pops is okay with you being lit?
No, it took a whole bunch of like, are you sure? Nah, you can make it. It was.
No, I'm sorry, but did he know you was?
Yeah, we was all turning up.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'm
The weed didn't help.
Ain't no way you in high school. This is okay.
I don't be smoking on the road, man. You know what I'm saying? That was.
See,
yeah.
that's the only thing that helped.
No,
drink
if
the
you
broth.
if you a smoker and you
yeah.
crossfade, it's impossible for you to get like that. You just, cause I think the weed gonna keep you like grounded.
It,
Nah,
like
bro.
the only thing that helped me was the weed. Bro.
I was gonna say
like.
That's how I always felt. Like that's why anytime when I was going to the day parties and shit, I always be like, can I smoke?
Yeah.
Because if I can smoke, I can keep drinking.
Yeah.
Because it mellows it out.
See what happens with me though is that when I smoke, I could drink, but I feel like I taste it less. Right, to the point to where I could just throw it back. You gotta
equally smoke as much as you drink.
See, and then later on, this happened, bro. This happened at this nigga Chop House, bro. I forgot what was going on, bro. But it was to a point where, we was drinking, and then when we started smoking later on, I was just like, hey. Hold on, I'm sitting there like,
they start seeing it 3D.
You know what I'm saying? I'm hurt, bro. And I swear, bro.
He was in 4DX.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
In chairs.
I'm talking about, but it got to that. It got to the point to where it started getting so late. I'm like, I gotta go, bro. I gotta go. And then I remember even that point.
You drove?
Yeah, but I remember Hess wanted to ride somewhere, and wherever he wanted it was like towards 880, and I'm right off of 580 and 580 right there. So I remember being like, it's good, bro. And I sat there and I actually started coming to my senses, and I was like, bro, I shouldn't be. Nah, I can't do that, bro. I shouldn't do that, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, I gotta go on.
So Hess tried to get you to drive like that? Wow.
Hess, he on you.
This nigga, bro.
He said it's
always Hess.
Naturally, it's good. It's good. I'm going that way anyways. But then I start thinking about it. I start thinking about it even more. I'm like, nah, bro. I shouldn't do this, bro. I always said it's good, bro. This time I can't do it, bro. I told him, and it was just. I felt it was like one of those like mature moments. I was like, bro, if this was like 10 years ago, I don't know what the fuck, bro. Because you got to even get to fucking San Leandro Boulevard from, you know what I'm saying, from where I'm at. I'm like, bro, that's hella shit. I was like, I can't do it, bro.
All right, real quick, let me let everybody know what we got going on tonight. So first of all, make sure you follow us at _Real Squad on TikTok and Instagram to stay up to date when we go live or we got any reviews that pop off or anything like that. And today we talking about Alien Earth. We got episode 3. We're gonna do a quick review for that. Drake's new lawsuit. You know, he updated it. And we got J. Paul versus Tank Davis, man. What's going on with that, bro?
That's
What's
crazy.
going on? We gonna see though. We got some squad questions too. We can get to it, but we'll see how the night goes because we already 22 minutes in with this intro.
But is that where we at though? Like, is he at that point where he got to?
Well, he said he was retiring.
Oh, for real?
Nigga after that bag now.
Yeah,
Devontae Davis said he gonna retire.
Yeah, he said that like he said it a little bit before that fight with Lamont Roach, and then he said that shit again after the fight. That's why everybody was like. That's why everybody was like that. They didn't think that rematch was gonna happen because he said when he's fighting and when he training, it take him to a place mentally that he not trying to be in no more because he got daughters and shit. So he said he don't like being that person because he said when he get in the fight mode, it's a whole different persona. And that's why with this last fight, with him fighting with when he fought Roach, that's why he went with a different trainer to see if he'll put his head in a different mindset. That's why he didn't look the same because usually it's Calvin training him. And you can tell he wasn't fucking with Calvin during that last fight because even Calvin was in his corner like, man, go back to what you know. If you go back and watch that fight, Calvin was like, hey, man, it's time to go back to the base. It's time to go back to what you know how to do. He switched complete trainers and everything to try to see if it would change his mindset, but it like hindered his game. It hindered his fight a little bit. So that's why it was interesting. People was like, well, if he do fight Roach again, Calvin for surely going to be training him. but it was up in the air because now Roach talking about he supposed to fight Stevenson. They like verbally agreed on that, but they haven't had no contract yet. But I also heard Stevenson supposed to fight Teofimo Lopez on Netflix, so it's like
I think the Jake Paul shit is for cheese.
Oh, it's definitely for cheese, but at the same time, Jake Paul is a ranked after his last fight with Chavez Jr. He's an actually ranked boxer.
But it's still an expedition.
No,
that's what they saying.
What the ones with Tank Davis?
Yeah.
I don't think so, bro. I think that's actually gonna be
an exhibition match.
I think that's gonna actually be a real. I think it is because anytime he fights a real boxer, he sticks to actual like boxing rules and accommodations. Like when he fought Tommy Fury, that was a boxing fight. When he fought Julio Chavez Jr., that was a boxing fight.
Those aren't exhibitions.
That's how he was able to get ranked. You can't get ranked fighting Tyron Woodley, Nate Robinson, Silva.
Wait, did he fight? No, who fought? No, it was his brother that fought Mayweather, right?
Yeah. Okay. But I'm saying though, all the people that he fought that wasn't actual boxers, you can't get ranked off those. Okay, I got you. You can get ranked fighting actual boxers because they have a ranking. Mm-hmm. But it's like the simple fact that after this Julio Chavez Jr. fight, the fact that he got ranked like he's like number 15, but only really fought 2 boxers. It's like it's people below him, ranked lower than him, that will demolish him in the ring. So it's kind of that's why people is like, man, this shit is like a circus now. Like it's definitely for the bag. Don't get me. He probably about to get one.
If you said he about to retire, the smartest thing to do is just to go after the biggest bag.
Yeah,
you don't got to be the biggest fight because if Jake Paul is the biggest bag, I would go for that. Sandy said she liked your kicks, by the way.
Oh, thank you, Sandy.
But I'm going for the bag.
Oh, and by the way, Hess, I didn't drink and drive. By the way, I sat there and I slept until 4 a.m. and I woke up and left. So just
oh my god, this guy.
I don't drink and drive because I didn't do that.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, all right. I just read what Hess said. Yes.
Y'all got any?
Q, I agree with you saying, but Butterbean was an actual boxer though. He actually fought people. He actually only fought boxers. Like Butterbean started off as like internet jackass thing, but then he actually took his career serious and like worked his way up the ranks. Like it wasn't just, oh, I'm gonna fight a couple of these celebrities or like these MMA fighters and then I'm gonna become he actually fought people.
Yeah,
like
he was whooping
people can respect Butterbean more than they can respect Jake Paul because Jake Paul, but at the same time, Ryan Garcia was a YouTube boxer, but he actually fought boxers though. He didn't fight retired MMA fighters and people past their prime, but he got most of his publicity and his stardom from fucking YouTube. Like,
but as a boxer,
that's true.
But as an actual, but that's what I'm saying.
Jake
actual boxers
wasn't presented as a boxer.
Exact. That's what I'm saying. So that's why I'm saying I get it. Like I'm not saying that's not a route. Don't use what's in front of you. We didn't really have YouTube and shit like that growing up. Otherwise, shit probably would, or social media. Otherwise, shit would have been completely different. So yeah, use what's at your fingertips right now. Use your resources. But the way Jake Paul is doing it, it's kind of hard to respect it because it's like, what are you're kind of making a mockery of boxing. Like it's people that dedicated their whole life from since they was 5 years old to training to be a boxer. And you just, oh, you know what? Because I got money, I'm going to be a boxer. Shit don't work like that, bro. That shit is kind of weird to me. But, hey, man, like.
Do you think he's still, I'm just asking just to ask. Do you think he's still making a mockery of it now? Or do you think the fact that.
No, but I really think he believes he's an actual contender. Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong. He's putting in the training and he's working like. It's another dude. I can't think of his name. Connor Ben. Mm-hmm. Like when him and Steven, like Stevenson had that whole little back and forth. Stevenson was like, "How long you been boxing?" He's like, "I started at 17." Stevenson was like, "Yeah, I've been doing this shit since I was like I could walk. Like my experience is higher than yours, but that don't mean bro don't got no work ethic. Like I see him in the gym training and shit. He might take it serious. He might. I don't know because I'm not there with him to outside the cameras and shit and." He been putting on a lot of female box, like Amanda Serrano, and I can't think of the other black chick name that was just on that other DAZN boxing. But them chicks they real boxers, like they actually nice with it.
Has Jake Paul beat anybody that's been boxing longer than him?
No. Tommy Fury sat him on his ass. He lost.
He lost to Tommy Fury.
He beat Julio Chavez Jr., but that wasn't prime Julio Chavez Jr. And if you look towards them last like 3 rounds, like if Julio Chavez Jr. would have turned up in like the 9th round instead of waiting till like the 11th and 12th, he would have whooped Jake Paul, because you seen it. He started reading him, and when he started reading him, he was sticking him. It was he was cold. Jake was like, oh shit, like so Jake just started dancing, dancing around, making sure he made it through them last 2 rounds. But that's why I'm saying you can see it when he actually fight real boxers. Like the experience is a part. He might get better over time. He's not a weak boxer, but it's just like fight somebody that's in their prime right now. So him fighting Tank, I don't know what the stipulations.
In your own weight class too.
On top,
Tank little as
exactly
5'5".
That's why. That's another reason why I think it's gonna be an exhibition.
No, you're probably right, but I'm just waiting for the
they
rules to
can't
roll
do that
out.
because it's called a catch weight. You don't have to fight in your weight class. You can just make up a agreed weight, but still they gotta be technically somewhere around the same weight. Like, you feel me? But they could just
it would
catch weight.
behoove them to.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
So that means Tank going up or Jake going down.
Jake,
it's probably gonna be a little bit of both.
they might meet in the middle.
But I still feel like Jake will probably go down a little more no Diddy than Tank.
Yeah, Tank is not going.
Tank not gonna want to play himself.
He's not going to want to put on that much weight. Yeah. He's not going. But that's why that goes
you
back to
play yourself and end up looking bad to this YouTube. Yeah.
But that goes back to when, like,
Crazy
when
they can do that shit like clockwork.
Like when Jake Paul fought Tommy Fury and they was the same size. You see what happened. Tommy Fury put that nigga on his ass and he lost. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It like you saying if he fight even if he fight Francis Ngannou, I think Ngannou gonna get him, because Ngannou
he gonna kill.
He really beat Fury. Ngannou got robbed of that. He really whooped him.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? If you fight somebody that's your size or bigger, it's you know what I'm saying, bro? It's gonna show.
If we had to put our predictions out there. Jose, Jake Paul, Gervonta Davis.
Tank.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Tank too.
Stacks.
I'm going Tank.
Yeah.
Cause especially if this his last fight and he about to retire after this, I think he gonna want to put on the show. I don't think he gonna want to he in it for the bag. Regardless, win or lose, he gonna get it's a certain number that they settled at and was like, this is what you got to give me no matter which way the fight goes. So I think that number is high enough to the point where he gonna be like, fuck them rules, and he might actually put that nigga to sleep.
Right.
Yeah, that'd be fun. So I don't know. I guess we'll see. And I think it's in November. I know it's gonna be on Netflix.
I think that's what they said.
Shit, when is that?
September 12th.
Canelo fight?
Yeah.
That's in a couple weeks,
that's
boy.
coming up quick.
Who y'all got predictions on that?
I mean, I don't know if I'm being biased, but I fuck with Bud, bro.
That's how I'm looking at it. Crawford is not gonna run. He is gonna stand there and he gonna stand there and duke it out with you. He's not known for dancing around and running. Canelo, his last couple fights, he been kind of dancing around, like, you know what I'm saying? So, and it's like, who was it that just got knocked out? Bro, he just fought, was talking hell, not Canelo, but bro just fought, and dude got knocked down like 2 or 3 times, and Canelo fought, bro, and couldn't knock him down. So it's like, do Canelo really got that same punching power he had when he was in his prime?
But it seemed like to a point he was fucking around that last fight. You know what I mean? That was supposed to be like his ramp up fight or whatever, wherever he was at when bro gave him that separate belt, and you know what I'm saying, whatever bro name is. I don't know. It just seemed like that was supposed to be his ramp up, but he wasn't expecting. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he got up out of there. That shit was hella funny watching that.
All right. Let's see. Y'all, was everybody able to catch the Alien Earth episode 3?
I missed it.
I didn't get it.
I saw it.
You saw it? All right. Well, me and Stacks will go over real quick. I guess they drop every Tuesday now.
Every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday, and there's just
It
one
was
episode.
interesting.
I was wondering.
It was interesting.
Yeah, it's just one
It was an
episode
interesting
every week.
episode.
Some shows is doing 2 episodes a week. They just doing 1 episode a week.
I don't know. See, that's the part where when you say interesting, it scares
Did
me.
you get the first 2 episodes? You gave it 10. You said
I gave it a 9.
9.
Yeah. This episode 3 picks up right after episode 2. Yeah, usually they'll jump to something else, then pick right back up after what happened. But no, they go right after that, and I fuck with it for doing that because they do like a little slight recap, but it's like flashes of what happened in the first 2 episodes. And like I said, it's easy to keep up with what was going on. And no, I fuck with it because, like I said, after watching the whole episode, first thing I'm gonna say is like the whole thing is still cinematic. So far, I can't knock it how it look. It looked crazy, bro. And I saw a behind the scenes of the xenomorph that they used in episode 2. The main xenomorph. It's an animatronic, but it's like on wheels. So it's like from the torso all the way up. It's a full electronic thing. I think they take
that shit look hella real.
It's clean. It's clean because they show you all the mechanics behind it. Like they got the second mouth that come out. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. But in the beginning of the episode, Wendy is fighting that motherfucker, bro. So I was like, this is crazy. So seeing a synthetic actually go head to head with a xenomorph is pretty crazy. And I like how she's going to go save her brother, right?
Right.
And we kind of had it figured out. Like the xenomorph is going to go, like pretty much plant him somewhere so they can use it like a face hugger to have another one. So before the face hugger even get there, she make it to him. He like warning her like this is a trap. Like he's setting you up. And she pretty much free him from like the goo, but it's like in a meat truck. Like once they go in the meat truck, she free him. He like, no, this was a trap. You feel me? But the xenomorph is smart as fuck because it's about to come in the truck, but it peep like, damn, she not even human. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta play this smart. So I like that whole dynamic. Like it could have easily just went. They cornered. You know what I'm saying? She got that little knife, but at the same time, it's a small ass truck. But he know like she ain't normal. Right. So he figure out a different way to like attack them through the truck or whatever. And they have this quick little bout. He knocked the truck over. And this is where like I fuck with the show because it always raised the stakes. At this point, you clearly like, okay, I know she's about to save her brother. You know what I'm saying? Save Joe. But it's a moment where the truck get knocked around and he in the truck by himself. He don't know where his sister went. He walking out. That motherfucker stab him, bro. Through the torso, nigga. Like, oh my, oh shit, it's
snatch his ass right out.
I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, wait, whoa. That's a life threatening injury. You could possibly just die right now from that.
Right.
And so like, but she kind of like come out of nowhere.
But he a medic too, though.
He a medic, but at that point, it ain't nothing he can do. That motherfucker through his stomach or whatever where it go. You know what I'm saying? It go through him. It toss him, and right before it's about to do the killing blow, she got a knife.
No, it's not.
It's a hook. It's a
so
hook.
he grabbed a hook from the meat truck. It's like a long ass one, and he like looking for his sister, and then he gets snatched and tossed, and then the xenomorph. It's the way they showed that motherfucker crawling up on him. Woo. I was like, ooh. they dropped a bag on that xenomorph, bro, because bro was laying on the ground like he was wheezing this shit, and then it like just showed the xenomorph like just coming for him.
He on him.
Get on him, and then it do that like he said. The second mouth come out, and it's about like he said it's about to do it. It's about to like kill him basically or whatever.
No, it's gonna kill him for sure.
And then all of a sudden you just see the meat hook come through that motherfucker, and she start dragging that bitch.
She get him through the second mouth or whatever. She start pulling him towards like this big ass door. She like, hey, you gotta get up, hit the button, and like slam the door down or whatever. This part was clean too. Cause he managed to get up and start fucking with. He hit the button, the doors is coming down, and the xenomorph was like, "Fuck it, peep it." He like, "This shit about to smash me." The nigga bite off his second mouth
and pull her in there with him.
Use his tail to grab her and pull her behind the door. And like this nigga like, oh shit, cause the door closed.
Damn.
She locked in there with this shit. You feel me? You hear a bunch of like just banging around. You're like, I'm like, oh no, it's bad. It's for sure bad. But he ended up like hot wiring the door. It opened halfway. It started to open up a little bit more. He go in there with the big ass light. The xenomorph on the ground, head completely removed from the body, acid everywhere. He looked to the right. It's his sister. She's standing up, but she's shaking, and she got like the cause she is synthetic. She got the white blood dripping from her head, and she like passed out. And like you feel me? He stabbed in the stomach, and so he kind of stumbled by her like, hey, stay with me, and they both pretty much pass out right next to this nigga or whatever. So that was pretty much the opening scene. I'm like, bro, that's crazy. The opening scene. So the only xenomorph we know for now is dead. They killed it when he knocked it down, and
But we know for sure it's more.
I mean, because he got the eggs. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
Well, no, because it was multiple.
Yeah, the bodies.
Eggs.
No, not multiple eggs. Remember, it was multiple people in them cryo
the
chambers
pods,
with their
yeah.
chest busted out.
Yeah, but I thought maybe there might have been some of the other aliens, but we're gonna see because they haven't showed any more xenomorphs other than that one. So we're gonna have to wait and see. So like I said, they definitely had to contain. You find out later on the episode they contain more of the aliens. They get the Oculus alien back inside of a container too. Like they contain some of the ones that was loose.
They put all the ones they came across in there. They got them.
Yeah,
They brought them all back. They got all the eggs.
Yeah.
They got the eye one. They got that plant one hanging from the ceiling.
it's like a one where they got wings. That's
Bro, the
what they do.
eye one clean.
No, the eye one so far is probably the dopest one.
It
But
like
they kind of expand on it a little bit. But
like-
not really.
it attack your eye, bro.
Jose seen the first two.
Yeah.
And then, you
Yeah,
see
he
it?
seen the first two. Yeah. So, but also right after they leave from that, they the camera pan off. They just laying next to each other. They knocked out. It go to I think his name is what's his brother name? Hold on. The Kirsch. It's the white haired hybrid dude. Not no, he I think he a full synthetic, but he the one that's kind of over all the kids,
Right.
and it's him and all the other Lost Boys, and one of the Lost Boys, which is a girl, her name is Nibs. That's the one that almost got attacked by the eye one. She's staring at that motherfucker like
The red hair.
yeah. So
She's
she's starting to trip. She's starting to show like second thoughts, or like even coming like leaving her younger self to become a synthetic or a hybrid or whatever. She's like, I don't know if this was a good idea. Why we had to change our name? You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. And it's another one named Curly. Like, oh, you feel me? It's like based off the Peter Pan. You know what I'm saying? And
That's the black one.
No, Curly is it's two girls.
Okay.
Curly is like, nah, it's just, you know what I'm saying? It's this thing, you know what I'm saying? It's all off it's a play on the Peter Pan shit. She's like, yeah, I know, but why I wanted to keep my own name, and why she get to be Wendy? She was like, well, she was first. She was like, nah, I don't. Like, you can tell she's starting to, like, they got the mindset of like David or whatever, because they can kind of like think for themselves or be creative, you know what I'm saying? They got that, because they technically still human, because they got the human consciousness. So she's the only one that's starting to show signs of like, nah, fuck this. I'm pissed. You feel me? Like, I don't like that she the favorite.
But they also still kids though.
Exactly. So it's even more turned up.
Yeah.
So you starting to see signs of her like starting to kind of like, okay, this is gonna be some ripples. This is gonna show up later for sure. And the one that the one named Curly is the one. It's another girl. She kind of talking her down, like she trying to like fully explain everything. Like, no, it's all explained. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not crazy. I mean, we know what your real name is. We just, we playing along. We the Lost Boys. She was like, but some of us is girls. Like, she just making hella, like, you know what I mean? She just pissed off.
Had a little kid points.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But that girl Curly starting to trip too though.
Yeah, so I was going. Well, that happened a little bit later on in the. So basically, the kid genius call in like, bro, what's going on? How it's looking? He like, oh, we pretty much got all the specimens rounded up or whatever. He like, how the kids? He like, oh, I got 3 of them with me. They cool. He was like, so Wendy straight? He like, well, actually, she went off to get her brother. He was like, so you let her go? Like, you not watching her? He was like, fuck. I mean, this is a fucking mission for us to get aliens, bro. Like, what you want me to? Like, how many things can I do? He was like, nah, she a priority. Bring her in. And he like, fuck. I mean, all right, bro. And you feel me? So after he get all the aliens, he send one of the Lost Boys named Smee to go look for, because she left with a nigga named Slightly. I think the Indian dude or the Indian kid or whatever. And remember, the last of the episode, she left him to watch over the eggs to go get her brother. So, and this is another clean ass part too, because Smee, he ended up finding Slightly watching the eggs, and they clearly kids because they always play fighting and shit. But Moro walk up on him. He was like, but he immediately peeped like, y'all kids. Like,
no, we're not.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? They doing hella. She was like, why y'all? Because he had his gun out. He like, don't move. He like, where your weapons? She like, we ain't got weapons. He was like, what the fuck? He like, oh, okay. So he kind of started peeping game. He put the weapon away. He started talking to him. He started to kind of like figure out what's going on. And as he's talking to him, he get like these like jumper cable
these
type
nodes.
shits.
Like you know how they hook you up to an EKG machine. They put them little nodes on your chest. He basically put 2 of them on his head and start downloading all the information from the ship so he can erase it so that nobody else can get it. But by that time, the prodigy people already started downloading this
Kirsch
shit.
already got everything. The white haired one. So, but at the same time, he make a chip, and this chip he like got it on his finger. And so after he downloaded it complete, he's still talking to the kids. He was like, because the kids say something like, yeah, no. So Moro is starting to feel bad. He was like, what would y'all do if y'all was in control of a ship and y'all had to pretty much let everybody die in order to save the data? And they like, was the people bad? Because if they was like our parents, we would save them. He was like, parents? Why would you say that? Like, what do you mean parents? He was like, y'all have parents? Y'all can't have parents. Y'all clearly is like synthetics. He was like, and bro like elbowed his partner like, bro, you saying too much or whatever. And so he ended up like fake choking out one of them. But when he was fake choking him out, he put a chip on this nigga neck that blended in with his skin or whatever. And then, Kersh walk up like, hey, let him go or whatever. Like, you don't want none of this. He was like, bro, this is my ship. He was like, yeah, but your ship landed in my backyard. So technically, this is my shit. He was like, you ain't Prodigy. He was like, I work for Prodigy, but you ain't no nigga. You ain't nobody either. You know what I'm saying? you work for somebody too, but I'm here in control. So all this shit is ours.
And this white haired dude talking.
Yeah. And so mind you, they buy the eggs, and mind you, Moro is half a cyborg. Right. So the egg, once he get by the egg, they start opening up, and Kersh is like, yeah, so either you about to leave or you about to become one of them. And like, bro, like, oh shit. And so he got kind of like jump off the cliff type shit or whatever, and he kind of like disappear. And so they end up getting all the specimens, and pretty much they find Wendy and Joe, her brother, like knocked out, and they pretty much get everybody on these little stretchers. And you feel me? They kind of like fast forward almost technically, and they get to Neverland, but they got all the eggs, all the aliens, everything all secure, and they bringing in Wendy and her brother on the stretcher, and like they got like the brothers all like in the quarantine or whatever, trying to because he got stabbed or whatever, and so this is where it get a little bit more interesting because Kersh know that like okay, the eggs only open up if something biological, organic. It got to be something organic for me for it to open up. But if you a synthetic, it's dormant. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna do nothing. So only synthetics can study it. You feel me? And he tell the boy Genius, because boy Genius walk in the room and the egg opened up. He was like, bro, you gotta get out. You feel me? Like I got this. Like I'm gonna study it. We gonna feel me? Even though you risking everything for this, which is crazy. But I got you, you know what I mean? Because you already done did some crazy shit with the kids or whatever. But the boy Genius is clearly like jealous, not jealous, but he's like money hungry. You know what I'm saying? Or he want the shit hella bad. He was like, nigga, this is another $1 trillion right here. You feel me? Like, because previous episodes he was talking about money not important, but he clearly kind of fuck with it. He fuck with the cheese, and so Kersh is studying the whole shit. He end up chopping up a whole egg, getting the little face hugger out, zapping it, pretty much putting it to sleep. And as he's doing this, they showing flashes of the brother getting surgery. And Kersh clearly knows more than he let known because the brother, one of his lungs is punctured. And so they take the whole lung out, but they hook it up like an iron lung type shit to keep it like pumping or whatever. And they separate it from him. They still working on him. So I think he's going to end up becoming a cyborg because they're going to end up replacing him with some synthetic shit or whatever. But what's crazy is they pretty much bring the lung into the lab while it's like in this like tube water. Like it's still, you clearly see the lung pumping and breathing or whatever. And Kersh ended up finding out that inside the face hugger is baby xenomorphs. Like they hella little, like tadpoles. Mm-hmm. And he take one out, put it in like a little bottle of water in it, and take it to where the lung is at, pour that motherfucker inside the little tube where the lung is at, that motherfucker starts swimming around and swimming to the lung or whatever. So he pretty much about to hatch his own little xenomorph or whatever because he kind of figured out how it worked because he was downloading all the information from the ship in the first place. And while this is all going on, the girl named Curly that was talking to the Nibs, the other synthetic that was tripping like she was jealous and shit, she pulled up to boy Genius, was like, Wendy your favorite? He was like, yeah. She was the first. She was like, she ain't better than me though. You know what I'm saying? Like, she only worried about her brother. She not gonna be as saucy as I am because I'm trying to learn hella shit. I'm trying to do hella shit. I'm probably gonna be better than you. I'm gonna probably end up doing what you doing, but better. He was like, for real?
That intriguing.
Yeah. He's like, look, I'm gonna give you these books. I'm gonna give you these videos. You watch this, and after you read these books and do this or whatever, we gonna have a conversation, and then we'll have some fun or whatever. She like, cool. She like, I'm your favorite. He is like, nah, but you in the running now. You feel me? So it's like kind of like it's scary, but it's also saucy because the conversation, I simplified it, but it's way more deeper than that. Because clearly Curly is smart as fuck. You know what I'm saying? She kind of pick up on everything. She's like right under Wendy as far as intelligence. Because everybody else is very childlike, but her and Wendy is like, I guess you can say evolved teenagers. Like they kind of picking up on it a little bit faster because she taught herself French, but it's not really teaching yourself. She just downloaded the language immediately. It's like now she know French. No, it's almost like the Matrix type shit.
Right.
But it's crazy because I'm trying to figure out the connection between Wendy.
Yeah, I'll bring that up next. Go ahead.
Because the whole time while Kirsch is dissecting and messing with the egg and the face hugger, they repaired Wendy and she wake up. But while they dissect, she like hearing clicking and like she hearing like the alien noises and shit. And she like, so she get up like, what the fuck? As she getting closer, this whole time Kirsch is like cutting into it. And so she like, it seemed like she feeling it.
Yeah.
Because she started wincing in pain and all kind of shit. And then like he finally pulled the shit out and like it keeps showing the other eggs. Like the other eggs is like feeling it too. But it's affecting Wendy. And she make it to the lab. And as he finally pulled a little xenomorph out, she like collapses, like boom, just like falls back out and faint.
She's somehow connected, or she can understand the language.
Yep.
And it's like putting her in distress. But they don't even peep that she don't find her way all the way to the lab and then passed out right behind them as they doing this little experiment or extracting it or whatever. But she's clearly in pain. There's some type of connection that is as of right now is unknown. But it's
part of the hive. The hive mind.
I don't know, but we don't know how. You know what I'm saying? Because they clearly made her separate from the aliens. You know,
they didn't even know about the aliens.
Because the only reason they don't know about the aliens because they crash landed in their city. Because the only people that's supposed to know about it is Wayland Yutani. You know what I'm saying? These niggas that went on the expedition to even get these motherfuckers.
I bet you it got something to do with her being able to control like the
some of the technology, like some of the robots and. Yeah, I got you. Because they did show a little bit of that in episode 1 and 2 when her brother was talking to the machine and she was able to make the machine say something to the brother. He was like, "Wait, what the fuck you just say?" Yeah, so it might be. You know what I'm saying? She might be a little bit more evolved, but we're gonna find out a little bit later. Obviously,
I got a question. So, if they didn't know about those aliens or whatever, what were they like? You know how like. It looked like they were already rescuing people and doing shit like that. What was that about? If there wasn't anything to do with aliens,
that was his facade to get onto the ship.
But I'm saying like it looked like something was actually going on in that city to where they always go in to rescue people.
I think what Jose is asking. So in this world, aliens exist.
Oh, okay.
It's not a surprise. You feel me? It's not a big thing.
So what are you saying that they didn't know about?
But knowing that the Wayland Yutani ship, mind you, this is a whole nother nation's ship.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So this is like a Russia ship crashing in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
Like this, okay, we gonna go in a search and rescue. At the same time, we don't know what the fuck y'all doing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's military. It's like militarized, whatever the word is. But niggas going in with guns. But we also are search and rescue.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So even in episode 2. I think Joe, the brother, he tell him like, some foreign type entities that got something to do with this, and the soldier's like, what you mean by that? He's like, alien. He was like, oh man, they just keep getting better because they clearly know about aliens, but they don't know how many it is. You know what I mean? Whatever, they don't know what type they dealing with. So it's almost like that. So it's not like it's a big deal, but they kind of are prepared for it, in a way. So and like I said, even with the with cursed people from Prodigy and Neverland, those synthetics, those hybrids, when they get on the ship, they download all the information, so they know everything that Moro know. You know what I'm saying? Even when Kirsch walked up to Moro while he was messing with the kids, he called him by his name. He was like, "You chief of security, so I know who you is or whatever." He was like, "You lost all your friends," and Moro was like, "I ain't got no friends." And the Slightly, the Indian boy, is like, everybody needs friends, and this kind of plays into the end of the episode where Slightly is watching like some cartoons or whatever, and that thing that Moro put on his neck that blended in with his skin, he can communicate with him like that. He was like, "Hey, what's up?" Like he was like, "What the fuck?"
He started
He
tripping.
was like, "What was that?" He was like, If you said everybody needs a friend, right? You gonna be my friend? Whatever you got, you feel me?
He prays on the fact that he knows he's a kid.
Right.
He was like,
he tell him, I had a daughter. I'm a father. Well, I was. Well, he contact Utani, and he like give his clearance code and shit, and they pick up the phone. Like the girl,
it's on Hulu, Sandy, for sure.
the Asian girl pick up the phone, and he like, "Nah, I want to speak to Utani." She was like, "This is Utani. You used to speaking to my grandma."
They've been on that ship for 65 years.
He was like, she was like, "I run the company now." She was like, "You did everything you good. Come home." He was like, "I ain't got no home to come home to." He was like, "This is my life's work. I'm about to go get them specimens back."
Yeah. And so he think that he can kind of convince Slightly kind of to work with him. You feel me? Like because when he was choking him out or like kind of like fake choking him, he was like, "When is a machine not a machine?" And he was like, "Do you get my riddle?" Like when I said that, you understand what I was saying? And Slightly kind of like, "I don't want to talk to you. Like, can you stop talking to me?" He was like, "Bruh, nah, it's not
Like a
it's
fucking
not,
kid.
He's like, it's not malicious, bro. Trust me, I'm just trying to be helpful. Like, what? You don't get my riddle? Like, when is a machine not a machine?" Because Moro's trying to figure it out. He's like, "Oh, because he's looking up the boy Genius on the computer. Like he like doing the cyborg thing, looking up hella articles or whatever. And it shows like you gotta pause it, but the boy Genius was in an accident or whatever. And it's like it's so I think somebody might have died in the accident. It might have been his mom or something like that. But he's starting to figure out like I think this nigga done found a way to put human conscience into a machine or whatever, and he's using kids or whatever. So he was like, "I think I know what you is," but he was like, you said to me everybody needs a friend. So was you lying or is that true? Because I'm trying to be your friend. He's like, "Okay, we'll be friends." You're like, "All right, cool. Get some sleep. I'll talk to you later."
Hit him with the sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
And cut. He was like, "Hello."
Made me feel.
But the episode pretty much end off that. So I honestly think like the character of Moro, what's gonna happen with some of the Lost Boys as far as Nibs, the one that's kind of like getting jealous and like kind of tripping out and having regrets.
She like, bro, she got a look on her face.
She's like fucking mad, bro, because she doing some weird shit. Like, I mean, all these scenes is going on, but in the background they keep showing her looking in the mirror at herself, and she like staring at herself, and she like touching her eyeball. And this is she started walking around the lab, but they showing this dark and ominous, you know what I'm saying, like feel around her. So I feel like I said, you got Curly, the one that's like, I'm gonna be the new favorite. It's so many dynamics going on, but which is all equally as interesting because you got the aliens too. And the main alien to me is the eyeball one, because Kurt's looking at this motherfucker like, this shit is fascinating. This shit clean. And I'm like, oh, whatever, because the eyeball one is looking back at you the whole time. It's like, it's clearly like, it's watching everything. So I'm like, hell nah. This one is probably way more dangerous than the Xenomorph. I mean, the Xenomorph is dangerous, but this motherfucker is like constantly
like
absorbing.
It's studying you. Yeah.
It's like, oh, hell nah. And the other thing with Wendy, the fact that she can hear these niggas crying or communicating, and the other eggs is feeling the same thing that she feeling. Is all the aliens feeling this, or is it? You know what I'm saying? So it's the story is expanding, the world is expanding. I'm loving it. The only thing I can say is it's just gonna be difficult because it's been a minute since I dealt with a show that's literally an episode a week. And so it's like, fuck. As soon as it's over, you're like,
yeah. But also too, it gets to that point to where when you come across them episodes that may be filler episodes or may not be as impactful to the whole season, and it's like you feel like you wasted a week. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like it get to that point where at least, like, you know, if you binge watching something that's been out, you could be like, okay, that was a filler episode next. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but then it sucks having to
now,
wait for a week for a show.
And
then that's why when you said it was interesting, I was like, interesting how? You know what I'm saying? But just based off how you explain it, I'm like, okay, I could see, I could rock with that.
Good because I'm watching a whole nother show, Twisted Metal, which is like it's not necessary to talk about till it's over. But they had an episode that's literally filler. And I'm like, bruh.
Already?
So I'm so mad that I'm not peeping. Like, they're smart about it. They know this is a filler episode, so they're going to drop 2 episodes. I'm like, I was about to say, because nigga, if you just left me with this, you got to be fucked up.
You if you think the filler episode when they like get to the school and shit?
Yeah, that's clearly a filler episode. Yeah, so like, and nothing happens, you know, so it was one
of
those,
mean...
Not really. So, like I said, because technically it's supposed to be the tournament, but you get the
at the end, it for surely ended on a cliffhanger.
But like I'm saying, like it's the entire episode. I could have did without that whole episode. Maybe 10 minutes of the episode would have been cool. After that, nah, because dealing with the wishes, that's cool.
That's what I'm.
You want to know what people wish about? Cool.
But that plays a whole part into the next.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you give me that, just plus the next episode after that, be good.
But
I don't need a whole episode.
But that's how I felt watching the first 2 episodes of this. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like, all right, this is good. You know what I'm saying? But it looks good and everything. But that's what I was afraid of, the filler episode. And sometimes when the filler episodes happen in a good season, I'm just like, man, this could have just been just a good ass movie. You know what I'm saying? To cut some shit out, and you might as well just make it a 2.5 hour movie, right? That's how I feel sometimes. But if you keep rocking like how I'm rocking right now, yeah. But then still, how many episodes supposed to be? What, 8?
I think 8. So right now, I believe that it's possible to go the whole 8 and be fired because it's so many different storylines,
so much shit going on,
information that. And they all are equally as interesting.
Yeah.
Like, I want to see what happened with Curly. I want to see what happened with Nib. I want to see what happened with Moral, Wendy, Joe. This nigga about to be a cyborg. His boy G is about to get...
the charger.
Oh, you're right on. Okay, yeah. As a matter of fact, I'm going to probably switch it over right now.
Yeah, you know, Al, that's that.
It's hit an hour.
That's that hour on the dot.
Right but yeah, if I have to give the episode a rating, I'm going to go real deal. I'll give it an 8.
I'm right there with you. I'll give it an 8. I'm right there. Yeah.
Right on. Yeah, see.
Because it's like I said, my bad. I shouldn't have just said interesting like that. I should have just been like, no, interesting, good. Because like it dropped some shit in there. I was like, okay, like they definitely barred it in a way to where you was like, all right, like he's saying, it's possible to go all 8 episodes without filler. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because it's like. And if the filler that they'll probably come with, it's gonna probably be some backstory about some shit.
Yeah. Like, that's still gonna be good.
And it's still gonna be like that's what I'm saying. Like if they go back and show what happened on the ship and how shit got loose, like that's gonna be a good filler episode. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like, I don't know, man. I'm not a person that's really against filler episodes because they tend to sprinkle shit in that we might not catch during a regular episode. Like even what he's saying with the Twisted Metal filler, like it's some shit going on to where, like, remember how we was trying to figure out if people really got like certain powers or shit. Like Grimm, is he really taking souls from people? But like in the filler episode for Twisted Metal, bruh, Calypso was talking to the Raven chick like hold on, bitch, this my shit. I don't give a fuck if you think you is from the most powerful city that's out there. I run this shit. And she kind of like try to buck up on him. Bruh, whole eyes just go black. Like, nigga, do I gotta remind you who I am? Like, he basically like, do I gotta remind you who I am? And she like, oh shit. Like, and then he go back to normal. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I get what he's saying. Like, yeah, like, it's like probably if you take all them scenes that they dropped in there, it's probably like a good 10, 15 minutes that you probably only needed to see. But it's like they sprinkle it in a way to where you like, oh, they starting to touch on certain shit, and you starting to kind of get a little bit more of the lore. So same shit can happen for Alien, bro. Yeah. But like he's saying, their filler episodes is probably gonna be some shit that we got questions about, like what happened on the ship or why, or like more information about Kid Cavalier, some shit like that, you know. But it was good, bro.
It'll be like a little prequel, like how did we get here, kind of type. Yeah,
no, it's gonna be.
Yeah.
So far, it's good though. I'm like, Cause like this is getting me excited for the Predator shit, Predator Badlands. Cause I'm like they got synthetics in that from you. You see the fucking Wayland Utani fucking symbol and shit. So it's making me excited for the Predator Badlands. Cause I'm like, if they gonna do this with this shit probably about to be clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everybody's speculating at the end of the show, are they gonna show something with Predator? So I don't know. We gonna see.
Oh, speaking of that, remember Killer of Killers when we was saying that the gun when he gave bruh the old pistol that had to be before he met Danny Glover. Bruh, they already met Danny Glover because when they showed all them bodies, they showed.
Yeah, we talked about that.
They showed the girl from Prey. They showed Arnold Schwarzenegger, and they showed Danny Glover in the cryo tube. So it already happened.
So the last Comic-Con they put that out. You watch the original movie, it did show the girl.
So that nigga
they updated the movie.
So that nigga gave the nigga the gun and then came back and took that nigga. Yes. They took the gun back.
Yes, that's what's crazy.
That
And same with Arnold
shady.
Schwarzenegger and with the girl. You feel me? Everybody got hit up.
Yeah.
All right, moving on, man. That was a good discussion. Good shit, Stacks. All right, now to the meat and potatoes. Has everybody been able to keep up what's going on with Drake and his ongoing lawsuit against
Absolutely
MGM and
it's crazy.
kind of with Kendrick Lamar too.
It's weird.
So for the uninitiated, he has like a defamation lawsuit going on with MGM and I think Universal, and also he kind of added on to it as far as his claims of Kendrick Lamar's kids and his criminal history, specifically with him abusing maybe or having domestic violence with his wife or women in general. But he went as far as to go, he wants his whole criminal history.
From like 2014.
He wants everything, anything that he's been involved in to be released. And like I said, he wants a DNA test of Kendrick's kids with Dave Free.
So wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. So my take on it,
Sandy, where you at, Sandy?
I'm not agreeing with the way he's going about it, but just thinking from a petty mindset, it's like, all right.
Say that one more time. Thinking from a
it's petty, definitely. That's why I'm saying I'm not saying he's getting brownie points for this. I'm like, this is some petty, spiteful shit. But at the same time, it's like, well, if he can point the finger at me and my kids and saying that I allegedly got a kid out there, kids obviously not off the table. I'm not saying it's what he's doing and going about it the right way, but it's like, well, this nigga talking about my kids and saying I got a kid out there, so fuck it. It's nigga.
Don't forget, Drake fed him that information.
Oh, I'm not.
Yeah, Drake, so Drake literally, quote unquote, fed him that information.
Yeah, but I mean, we don't know. We don't know if that really is. If that was
Drake said he did that. Drake said, I fed you the information. I knew you would take it. He said that. That's what he said.
No, I'm not saying he didn't say that, but we've also seen people get into the fights and shit. Like, yeah, I wanted him to know that. Like, nah, nigga, he might have actually had a mole in your camp, and
I'm pretty sure. Like I said, I think I will give Drake that credit to him possibly saying that he had another kid out there, which is crazy. Like I said, if he had another kid at this moment,
everybody
I'm
would know.
almost sure we would all know. I mean, Pusha T did put a song to his first kid, which nobody knew about, which is crazy.
The public didn't, but apparently they said the industry knew, but nobody was talking about it.
If the industry knew and the public didn't know, that's crazy.
That's what they said. Like,
no.
Yeah, because Joe Budden came out and was like, niggas been knew about this,
Yeah,
but
but
we just
but
nobody was talking about
but
it.
there's a lot of shit in the industry.
Like freak offs, for
There's
example, right? You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of shit in the industry
you.
we probably do not know about because
for
they
sure.
keep it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Under wraps and shit.
man.
Like, you know what I mean?
Like,
Like,
be the niggas that's hearing about it got shit themselves. They probably
Exactly.
got kids that
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
so that's
get
my
muddy.
only, like I said, I don't think, like I said, it's
Sandy
petty, it's hella petty. But like, I just feel like that's where he's like, well, fuck it. Like,
But what's
He
the
can-
actual like official purpose of that though? Like
The way I look at it is,
it's because he wants to be like, I told you so. Like, you know what I mean?
That can be the only.
That's how I'm looking at it.
The only reason, but at the same time, that's such a. First of all, it's out of pocket and ridiculous, but it's such a dangerous reach for Drake because not only are you prolonging this, like we would have let it go a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? It would have been over a long time ago. I think people, like the masses in general, are over it. Nobody is kind of talking about this anymore. The only reason we keep talking about it is because of Drake and his pursuit of this lawsuit. Because at this point, you lost, but now it's like you lost, but you can't take the L. So instead of just taking the L, you're prolonging the history of this. It's already been a year and some change.
It's deeper though. It's deeper.
You know, I get it.
I agree with you because I'm like, bro.
But when it's gonna fuck up his money and his actual contract.
I know, but when you get to Kendrick's kids. His criminal history.
I don't know.
No. That's my point I'm trying to make.
I don't know the relevance.
I completely understand what you're saying.
No, but
I completely understand that. Let me get this point out the way. I think that is at this point what he's doing is, to me, it's kind of overshadowing the beef at this point. Cause like, okay, the beef is over, or the audit going back and forth is over with. Okay, you lost, but now it's another thing as far as the lawsuit that's connected to this at first, because it wasn't really about Kendrick. It was about the going against the big companies. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I can kind of get behind you with that. You know what I'm saying? You trying to fight for smaller artists or whatever. But then, like I said, you come in like, yeah, I want to talk about this, but also Kendrick, I want to know if Kendrick Kids is his, and I want to know his whole kid. So that is kind of throwing salt into it, which is kind of like resurfacing you being kind of like salty about this loss. Yeah. No. So it's kind of like I said, it seems like he's way more bothered about it than what he's letting off. But the only reason it's still in the limelight is because of you. Like nobody else. Like you're doing fine. Like the music you've been dropping, it's doing good. You know what I'm saying? It's literally your ego at this point. Like, ain't nobody, this nigga hasn't been doing less numbers or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or it's not fucking up his legacy per se. If anybody's doing damage to his legacy, it's himself. As far as, like I said, him, like, there's literally nobody else attacking Drake except for Drake. Attacking his image on himself.
I agree, but like, quick point to what Sandy just said, one of her things, that's what I was gonna say is, like you saying, for one, is his ego. Like we didn't let it go. Like most of the people didn't let this shit go. But I mean, he's probably still hearing and having them flashbacks like that he lost. So he's trying to get his lick back in a sense of saying like, if this shit comes out that what I was saying is true, does that mean I won realistically? Like that's the only reason I can see him. Oh shit! That's the only reason I can see him trying to push it.
See what Sandy said?
What?
That's the only reason.
Well, say go ahead.
She said now UMG has filed papers to say they have information and documentation on Drake's relationship with minors that they might use to defend themselves. Drake has opened Pandora's box. Oh shit!
That was gonna be my last point. Was if everything he's doing, as far as the Kendrick side, it has nothing. There's no fruit that comes from this. That bears no fruit.
That's what I was about to say.
It's going to be devastating to this nigga because he lost the rap battle. Then he's gonna lose this as well.
So now, but what if on the flip side? What if what he's saying and going? What if one or two of them kids come back and they ain't Kendrick's? That's my, because I'm like he's pushing for something so hard because he keeps hearing something or he knows something that we don't know. So what if it comes back and let's play devil's advocate and say they go along with his fucking lawsuit and they be like, fuck it, DNA test him. Yeah, and they come back and them ain't his kids.
I just don't see them doing that for one.
It's not going to take away from Not Like Us, which is
I'm not saying so it is. So look, I'm just wondering like why he pushing so.
The
Why
beef
is he
is
pushing
already
so
over
hard
with.
for it?
The beef is already over
It's-
with.
to me-
but it's like what Sandy said, a lick, some type of lick back. Anything I can get back.
To me,
you
it
know,
sounded like the campaign where the nigga was like, "Why doesn't he take a lie detector test?"
Is he Al Qaeda?
Is he Al Qaeda?
Yeah. So it's like I said, it's a reach because like I don't understand where it's coming from. You know what I'm saying? Like I said,
What type of nigga want another nigga DNA
nobody
anyway?
ever said
random.
there's never been, from my knowledge, any allegations
This nigga
about
acting like
Kendrick's
Maury,
kids
bro.
until Drake brought it up. You know what I mean? Like Drake.
I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm just wondering, like, but like at this, like how we just said in some industry shit, it might be. I don't know. I'm not in the industry, but it could. He keep hearing some shit. Somebody keep feeding him something to, or they keep putting a battery in his back and charging him up to the reason why he like, nah, I need to stick on this.
I don't even think that's
imagine
gonna happen,
that-
though, 'cause that's such a wild.
No, I don't think it is
I'm just saying
either,
it's
'cause
just
that's a-
such
like you said, that's a
wild
reach.
thing to ask. Like that's
No, I
crazy.
agree.
But I think the audacity is the thing that kind of makes it almost like makes you kind of like interested. I think for me personally, it's just like it sounds wild. How's it relevant? But it was just the fact that you're even including that. It almost makes you think like, damn, is there a small percentage that it could be like, you know what I'm saying? You don't know, right? But us putting that to the side, I really do feel like this whole thing is deeper than that, and I think the Kendrick thing makes it even more muddy publicly to us. I think that's more confusing, but I think overall, I think he kind of got a point with what he going with against UMG though. Besides Kendrick thing aside, you know what I'm saying? As far as like the pushing that song, and then it's like because it's the thing where they said it's like the Shannon Sharp shit, like. This is, as they said, allegedly, this is supposed to be Drake's last album on his contract, right? So it's like I think Drake trying to like almost like set a certain bar because I think he feels like the machine that helped Kendrick might go against him this time, and because what I heard, I guess with the video that we had in group chat, I guess to kind of go against him in negotiations for his next contract. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it's almost like, well, your numbers reflect this and that, and you know what I mean. And also they're saying, you know what I mean, and maybe that could take away from.
And you lost the rap beef.
Yes, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So it just seemed like
the demand for you isn't as high.
Yeah, but I could see. So I could see it makes sense. I guess that part, but then for me, it makes sense. But then the Kendrick shit. Everything else that's coming with the the paternity test on it, I was like, I still don't know why, but I'm just interested to see why. Just the fact that it's even a part of it, because I was like, how is it relevant? But the fact that
it's not relevant. It's not relevant
because
to what he's trying to do at all.
Yeah, but I think that I don't know. It's like, yeah, but like, is it though? Like because it's like because the fact that it's even a thing, you know what I mean? Like, are we like are they giving it legs?
It's literally, not only am I mad about losing the beef, I'm mad about how the song was put out there. So I'm attacking both sides at it. Mm-hmm. So don't forget, I did lose, but at the same time, y'all got me fucked up, and I'm not letting this Kendrick shit go necessarily. I've technically voiced publicly that I'm over it, but am I really? Because off the Iceman album, what's the song he just dropped the video?
What did I miss?
Yeah, it's clearly still bothering him. You know what I'm saying? Like he can't really let it go. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like both. Like at the same, if I can knock what? Oh,
y'all haven't seen one of those the new. Fuck, I should have sent it to the chat. Let me find it real quick. My cousin sent it to me because he this nigga a big ass Drake fan, but it's like he's literally got a rollout coming where he's got a jacket or like some kind of vest, and on the back of the vest it say, "I know what you did last summer." I swear, bro. Yeah, look, here go, look.
Drake, he be going crazy.
This is off Drake's own social media page, bro. This is not.
I believe you. I believe it. I'm not doubting that at all.
Iceman, I know what you did last summer.
That's clean as fuck,
and
bro.
It's from his. You can see with the check, but that's Drake's actual Instagram page.
I believe it.
So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like
I said, it's. I'm just a fan of it all, man. You know what I'm saying? Because to see, like, even that right there, I think that's clean as fuck. That's what intrigues me more for the music. You know what I'm saying? All this other beef shit, lawsuit shit, this whatever. You know what I'm saying?
It's not music, though. It's just...
What you mean? I'm talking about music from him. Like, his album. I'm talking about... What you mean?
It's like
once-
banter.
Yeah. I mean, maybe if I hear some music regarding it, you know what I'm saying? Because right now there's no. That's a vest with I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Well, I mean, obviously
So
it's a rollout for
It's a rollout for Iceman.
for Iceman, which is
We
the
gonna
album.
see.
Yeah, so
No,
what else?
it said Iceman on it.
No, I
like-
believe you. I'm
yeah.
just saying, is there gonna be a song?
Oh, I know what you did last summer.
That's
Oh,
my
I get
thing.
what
But
you're
that's
saying.
what I'm saying. As far as music,
even if it's not, I'm saying like just even if that was just promotion and maybe that's the T-shirt he's selling or the hoodie or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It just looks clean. Iceman at the top, just the way that picture look, it just makes me more excited to just hear some shit. You know what I'm saying? When you see some of your
Without the
favorite
context,
artists,
though.
yeah, exactly. Because I know the context
Okay,
to me,
all right,
the context to me is the album. Like I'm not even sitting here thinking that he gonna have a song called "I Know What You Did Last Summer" or even that
Okay,
has to
okay,
do
that's
with
what I mean.
anything.
Okay,
because
that
I can
clears
still
some
see
shit
that
up.
being
I'm like,
a
what does that
T-shirt
have to do with
or
anything?
a jacket that he sells because it's still relevant even if he doesn't have a song that even like says that
I
or
get
you
it.
know what I
No,
mean. So
it's good. It's a good
it just gets me.
And from that
you know what I
standpoint,
mean?
it's fine promotion.
But it's
I
just
said,
like the
I
clips.
ain't
It's like the
gonna
clips
knock it.
when they dropped and they showed their T-shirts and shit that was coming. You know what I'm saying? It's just it may not have nothing to do with a song or you know what I'm saying, but they showing this is the merch that's attached to the album, and it just gets you excited because it's like, oh, we getting ready for some type of rollout. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just seeing that I think is clean for me visually. You know, so it gets me
So
looking
Wayne would
forward.
have dropped the hoodie for his album for the Carter.
He
6?
has. No, I'm saying he has though. That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm talking about.
I didn't
So
see it.
remember I told you about them emails that I signed up for when one of the Carters dropped a long time ago. I get random emails now. You know what I'm saying? And
Not
it
for the
be
Carter 6 though.
same thing. I could show you. He had Carter 6 merch. You know what I'm saying? The shit was weak, but it was Carter 6 merch. He had Carter 5 merch, Carter 4 merch. But he was doing it though. But when you see them emails coming in, and no matter if it was weak or not, I'm like, well, at least it looked like it's you know what I mean? Like we're like it's coming out. You
I
know what I
agree.
mean? So it gives you that
it's more
feeling.
so not the context. It's the rollout.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I got you on that.
Yeah.
All right, okay. That's,
Something to look forward to.
Yeah.
And then also too, it's just when you see, you know, in a time of day where shit get pushed back and all that shit, it's when you see one of your favorite artists or artists that you like to listen to kind of take a step in the rollout, like as opposed to just saying we got an album coming and all of a sudden they got merch with it and shit like that. It's like, okay, we getting a little closer. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right. And then if this shit's supposed to come out in October, it's not too far away.
Sandy,
you know what I'm saying?
it's more people than you think excited about Drake's Iceman album. I
looking forward to it.
There's a lot of anticipation about it because people
I bet,
people are
for
trying
sure.
to. That's why I'm saying.
Yeah.
So that's why
people want to know what he gonna say about
exactly.
Exactly.
That's why I'm telling her it's more people than what she think is actually excited to hear, waiting for this album to drop because they're curious and
But
they're
it's also
anticipating
weird
to
'cause
try to
he's
see what they
saying
dropping.
that he's
Even if it's
over
for
it,
good or bad
you know what I'm
reasons,
saying?
they
Yeah, like,
they
yeah,
just want to hear
exactly.
it. You know what
At
I'm
this
saying?
point,
Yeah. You can
I
hate
think
Drake.
more people gonna want to listen to it to see if he has something to say.
Yeah.
In bars,
You better
not
say
not
something.
like Twitters, not like lawsuits, but more so I would prefer to hear it in bars. You
You
know what
better
I'm
say
saying?
something about this lawsuit, nigga.
No,
Nah,
I'm pretty sure he gonna say something about it.
People-
like I said,
a lot- and a lot
They gonna make it sound saucy too. He gonna make you damn near be on his side. Like, damn, maybe he should have. Cause remember what he said about his. I wasn't hiding my kid. What did he say? I wasn't hiding the world from my kid. I was hiding my
No,
kid
I
from
wasn't.
the world.
Yeah.
Like how you make being a deadbeat sound tight, my
He gonna say
nigga.
some uppercase, lowercase, court
Yeah.
case.
He gonna make niggas like, oh damn. All right.
I don't, like I
All
said,
right. Well, all right. I get it.
Like I said,
Hey,
as
man.
far, like I said, at a point, like I said, I understand because I think something will happen with Pusha T that I kind of got a little bit of information on, not the full story, but he was censored at Def Jam as far as when he was beefing with Drake. A lot of his music or a lot of his bars were censored when beefing with Drake, not with Kendrick. Kendrick, nothing was censored. You know what I'm saying? And he's like I said, in the beef, like I said, it's arguments on both sides. You following the case, like this nigga Drake said some shit, Kendrick said some shit. So this is beef. This is how this works. You know what I'm saying? But I think Drake's argument is like, even though I was beefing with Pusha T at the time, some shit was still censored. Nothing has been censored with Kendrick. But at the same time, it's like a double-bladed sword, like, because nothing has been censored with Drake. Drake
Yeah,
hasn't been
it's
censored.
both ways,
So it
nigga.
doesn't. So it's like I said, it's looking weird. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if he just didn't mention Kendrick, I think it'd probably look better. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that he's bringing up Not even the song necessarily right now. He's bringing up his kids and his criminal record. Not
trying
just
to make his
domestic violence, but I want to know his entirety of his criminal, which seems very police. So I'm like,
yeah, bro. You trying to make it seem like
that. It's just super weird. It's just weird from any aspect you look at it. I don't know why you would want to know his criminal record for.
The only reason you lost is because like UMG was against you or some shit. Like, bro, you lost because you stopped rapping, my nigga. That's it.
Yeah, no, he was the one that threw the towel in.
Yeah, you threw the towel in, my nigga. We would have all been still a year later. If these niggas was back to back to back, we all would still be sitting here listening to it, bro.
I just think personally, I don't see why anybody personally cares. You know what I'm saying? What they got going on. You know what I'm saying? It's like
I don't think nobody do.
No. I'm talking about. I'm talking about in regards to what Sandy said. You got people that are boycotting the album, or either gonna boycott the album, or you gonna view it with a certain lens, and it's like why, bro? Like we never believed anything he said before, or any of these people that they said before. All of a sudden now it's like
bro.
This is weird.
I don't care what this nigga say. I don't care what this nigga
serious. I just don't think it's that serious for us, the public, to just sit there and be like, I'm not gonna listen to Drake. It's like, bro, I would say
this
with it.
it's because he did something that's unconventional as far as bringing the police or the court system into a beat.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So once he did that,
if you don't fuck with Drake,
hardcore fans,
if you don't fuck with Drake because of that, I have no problem.
People was already feeling the way that they felt before the court case shit, because they was picking sides, but because they felt like they had to. You know, as opposed to just liking the music. I don't know Drake. I don't know Kendrick. I never will. Right? You know what I'm saying?
What's gonna make that better though? As far as him doing the lawsuit. You said people already picking sides though now, right? Before the lawsuit, but then he dropped the lawsuit. Is that going to add on to people picking sides or lessen it?
I don't think it. I mean, I guess it'll add to it because whatever. But at the end of the day,
At the end of the day,
it's still Al's point. It's still it could be anybody's point. But I'm saying at the end of the day, it still shouldn't matter. Like whatever you got going on.
Yeah, but I mean, whatever you got going on in rap, if we're talking about rap and beef, you don't involve the police.
We've already said that Drake is not a rapper. We've already said that. We said he's a pop star. We said that he's an entertainer.
But he's in a rap beef though. Yeah, he's in a rap beef,
and that's fine. But the fact that we're taking it like we know them, like people are taking it like they know them, and it's like
and he don't go by street. He don't, and then
it's crazy to me.
And so, and then I think that's another play on it too, because he was like, well, everybody keeps saying like I'm not from the hood. I don't have to go by a street code.
That's crazy work.
I'm just saying though, but that's how is that crazy work? Because it goes back to the shit with it go damn near go back to the shit with 6ix9ine. I'm a civilian.
That's crazy.
So why do I have to go by a street code?
Are you comparing 6ix9ine to Drake?
No, I'm just giving you an example. I'm just giving you an example.
6ix9ine telling the truth.
No,
he 100 with it.
It just goes back to like we said. It's certain people we gonna do certain shit with, and it's other people gonna be like, nah, bruh, you go ahead and stay home, because we know if you get caught with us, they gonna give you the canes and the liver, and you gonna be in there.
That person for sure.
Yeah, you know he was him with the beanie, and you know what I mean. That's my whole point. So it's like, well, all right, well, I can't.
But has Drake verbally said that?
What?
That he not like that?
Nigga, it's been shown. Yes,
he's never
claimed.
6ix9ine said,
he's never
I'm
claimed.
A civilian.
Drake has never claimed to be a gangster.
No, I didn't say
never.
That.
So my whole thing is,
has he said what 6ix9ine
so that's
said,
my point. If somebody has never claimed to be a gangster,
but 6ix9ine said, I'm a civilian.
Hold on. If he, but also 6ix9ine claimed to be I'm with the shit, and he claimed to be a gangster at one point in time. Let's not forget that. 6ix9ine, I'm from the hood, I'm from this. Let's not act like he never got out there and said that and then tucked tail when shit really hit the fan. Drake has never came out and said, I'm a thug, I'm a gang. He's never said that. So he can't be held.
But he also never said he was a civilian.
But I'm just saying, bro, he can't be. I just feel like he can't be held to them same.
I'm not trying to compare 6ix9ine and Drake. That's all I'm trying. I'm trying to make sure it's a separate.
I get what you're saying.
I'm not trying to compare him either. I just use it as an example.
I get what you're saying.
But that's why I use it. That's why I use 6ix9ine as an example, because at one point in time he came out and said, "Oh, I'm gangster. I'm with this. I'm with that," and then flipped it when it didn't go in his favor. That's why I use that example. Drake never
flipped it.
He has never he has never acted like he was a gangster. He hasn't.
But he has flipped it.
He has never said he wasn't a gangster.
I've been on record with saying like, man, I don't care what this nigga say. Like, this nigga could come over here talking about shooting shit up, nigga, and as long as it's good bars, whatever the fuck, I don't care, right? But I do feel where Bryce coming from, bro. Like, you can't be talking all this shit and then you sitting here suing niggas.
No, I'm not disagreeing. I'm not disagreeing with Bryce on that.
It's not like just a random sue. It's a sue after you lost the beef.
Yeah.
So it's bringing way more light to it.
Right.
So like Jose was saying, niggas already picked sides because you lost.
Or even like how you like, anything you say, like, it's going to, like, to me, that as far as like niggas dying or something, it's like, you feel me? And I really don't care.
Say, what about mob ties?
I wasn't trying to cut you off. I was waiting.
That is a good point.
So Sandy, when I hear mob ties, I basically in my opinion, I took that song as him saying he's affiliated with people that might be. We all like I don't claim to be the most hoodest person in here, but I for surely been off the porch in my lifetime.
You for sure the most hoodest person in here.
I'll take that, but I'm just saying. I've known people that have taken it a complete step further than me. That really like I never wanted to be in a gang or certain lines I wouldn't cross because I had a conscience and I had morals when it came down at the end of the day. So I was like, that's not for me. But I definitely know people that have took it 10 steps further than I have taken it, and so that's kind of how I seen mob ties, where he was basically saying, well, I got ties. It might not necessarily be me doing the skits or running these plays, but I got partners that is.
Currency does that. Currency says that.
So
I heard he didn't even write mob ties too.
But I'm saying that's how I feel about mob ties.
Currency did what?
He said shit like that.
What?
That he know niggas that do.
Oh yeah.
It's
So
just like a good.
He changed though for sure.
Yeah,
like, because he would rap about doing this and stuff.
But that's the answer to Sandy's question.
Wayne.
That's how I felt about mob ties. It was like I never seen it as Drake saying, "Oh, he with the shit," or he didn't did this, but he basically saying, "I got a couple partners that did this and did that." You know what I'm saying? That's how I took it for me to answer that question.
He does do that a lot, and you could tell that a lot of times, like he carefully, him or whoever's writing it, they carefully, strategically put certain words together. You know what I'm saying? Like the way he does. So it's kind of particular if you really peep like the lyrics that he like the shit that he be saying, like, you know what I mean? Like he won't like this is what Stacks is saying. Like he'll say shit like that, but like in a certain type of way, and then some singing on it, and yeah, he always mix in some shit like that. But like it be super strategic. Like he be teetering that line sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Which is smart, I guess.
Of course, yeah, because you want to be entertaining.
Yeah, you want, like I said, you put on you projecting a type of image too. You know what I'm saying? Like if you, like I said, certain people are more believable than others. You know what I mean?
I think that's the point too, is like the fact that we can discern the fact between the fact that this nigga is projecting an image, bro.
Yeah.
Like we're not, like Jose said, or like how Stacks was saying, I never once ever thought like Drake was like a gangster,
No,
ever.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? And I always seen him as a nigga projecting an image of a rapper. You feel me? I really honestly don't see this nigga as a rapper, bro. I see him as an actor acting like a rapper.
I see him as an artist. Yeah,
artist.
Like, I wouldn't say
I
even
never
rapper.
looked at him as a gangster either. Like this entire time.
So,
to me, I never, for some reason, him saying certain things never registered with me as like saying gangster shit. You know what I'm saying? Even though he does have those songs, but for me, it didn't register that way. I'm more listening to bars at this point. You know what I'm saying? Which is kind of weird to say. It's super weird to say, not saying it out loud. Honestly, to be real, it is honestly weird. Like I said, Drake is the only person like that for me, that when he would, prior to this whole Kendrick shit, when he would rap, I wouldn't look at it like gangster. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, these are rap songs.
He low key saying some gangster shit.
Yeah. But at the same time, for some reason, it's for sure not registering with me like that. You know
that is gangster.
Yeah,
but he's saying some gangster shit. But it's like
even songs he owned with Wayne. Is, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, Jose said it kind of. He teeters a line, because like if you really go back and kind of analyze it, he like, okay, he's saying some shit, but is he really saying some shit? But at the same time, he got songs where he's saying some shit, but also at the same time, it don't register with me like that.
And I feel what you're saying, but also too, I'm not saying that in it's reality for Drake, but it can be with more money, power. You know what I'm saying? You might be able to you become technically more dangerous, so you might be able to make some type of moves. I'm not saying that he is or nothing like that, but you know, if you connected, if you got mob ties and they view you a certain way as a valuable asset, and you kind of start moving the rankings, maybe you can snap your finger and make something happen. You know what I'm saying?
I think the
I've been
reason
looking at Drake is the exact same.
Yeah, I think the reason why it's corny though,
nothing that he's changed.
But also too, and like I said, just devil's the advocate. I'm not saying one way or the other. That might be what this nigga wants. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, for example, if he was about some bullshit because it could be on like the Diddy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like Diddy came off like a movie character, like some type of thug, how he was with some of these actions and shit, but he didn't come up a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? So it was almost like a persona, and with him, money, power, everybody telling you the shit since a young age, then obviously you become more powerful and a little bit more dangerous. You could probably make some shit happen. And it could be the same thing too. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, I think
it's possible. I'm not saying that's what it is, but I mean, obviously, you got people that's gonna want to do some shit.
I think the reason why it's so corny to niggas though is because like usually like when you growing up in the hood, you do all that shit when you young. You be wilding out. Yep. You feel me? Talking about killing niggas and doing robbing niggas, all that shit when you young. As soon as you turn 30, most niggas get out the hood. Yep. This nigga Drake, 37 years old, talking about 35 years old. You feel me? He already old. Yeah. So I think that's just the mentality from like, for instance, from a nigga like Kendrick that's from Compton. You know what I'm saying? You do all that shit when you young and shit. Like, you ain't supposed to be talking about this shit when you older. You supposed to be trying to grow and evolve, not devolve into some gangster shit.
I think that's what Kendrick really did though, was bring that to the light. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, for me, it's always been like fog. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing it a certain way. I'm not listening to it like that. You know what I mean? I'm
to the point where you got kids asking me like, why you listen to Drake? Like, Drake older than me. Like, what the fuck? Like, he not for you, nigga.
Yeah,
Drake,
I don't like it.
Drake older than me, nigga.
Like
and also too, I think the fact that we all can agree that Drake's not a rapper, I feel like that adds more to the case of him having his case. Like, you know what I'm saying? I understand it's going to change rap beef forever, but if he's not a rapper, why does he care? You know what I'm saying? It's like, I think.
Why does Drake care?
Yeah, as far as like his image, as far as like, because like I said, like,
a lot for sure.
No, I'm talking about as far as the how we view him as like, damn, this rapper is suing him because of the rap beef. But if he's not really a rapper and we don't view him like that, why?
That's his persona,
like,
though.
Yeah,
that's
but
he likes to.
No, but what I'm saying is that it's, if he was a full-time rapper, I could get that. But it's like, why should he care as far as like how people view rap beefs from now on if he's not even really a rapper? He's just more of an entertainer and an artist. And I think besides the Kendrick shit, I just think the overall thing is for him to protect his future music and make sure that shit doesn't take a decline due to like the machine, you know what I'm saying, and shit like that, and his money, you know what I mean. I think that's what it's more about.
It's about
the
ego
Kendrick,
too, though.
Yeah, ego too. I get that.
Because he likes hanging
but the
around
Kendrick
rappers.
shit is the part that makes it just confusing. You know what I mean.
And there's other people too, like other niggas.
But I don't think he give a fuck about how we view him as like that rap persona, because I think he just want to continue to make this music and get his cheese. I think that's really what it's about, because some of the shit that he is alleging is like, oh yeah, that could be an issue. And like I said, the Kendrick shit, the side that we don't understand, you know what I mean? Some of the shit that he talking about that, you know, like the Pusha T shit, it's like y'all blocked this, but y'all didn't block that. And man, like, so y'all was pushing the fuck out of this. You know what I'm saying? Or y'all not going to push the fuck out of my shit.
You think that Kendrick should have hurt his money?
Yeah, for sure.
You think that? Even him dropping music and still going number one and stuff like that?
Yeah. I don't think it hurt his money at all.
Think it did.
I don't think he care. I think it's the other.
I think it did. I think it did, but I don't think it's like a ridiculous. I don't think it's ridiculous.
I think it's all ego.
I don't think it's ridiculous.
I'm with Bryce.
It's all ego, bro. Drake is absolutely fine,
because
bro.
it's like
if he didn't talk about let me get this off.
No, but that's not what I'm saying. No,
let me just get my point out.
All right, yeah.
So my thing is, everything that happened with Kendrick, he lost, whatever. He can still do whatever he want. A-okay. He has no issues. You feel me? It's the fact
He can't.
that
That's what I was just saying. He can't.
He has his own. No, me saying he can.
That's the reason why I literally just rolled it out for y'all. That's the reason why he's having the case right now, because he fears in the future that he can't. Because the fact that is the machine is the reason why he's alleging that the machine is the reason why they pumped this song, which is going to be the same machine that's not going to push him. You see what I'm saying? And that's gonna and like I said, if you got a contract coming up and shit like that, that is going to affect his money in the future, right? So I'm saying like it may have affected his money, maybe not like astronomical or whatever, right? Maybe a couple streams here and there, but I'm saying for the future, it could, because you do need promotion from a company. You do need the push. You do need fucking ESPN to run that song before, you know what I'm saying, NBA Today and shit like that. You need that shit.
Going to get that deep or that drastic.
How many people we know that fell off? And we never thought they ever could. You know what I'm saying? You need that. You need the machine.
I'm agreeing with Bryce, but sometimes you really don't need the machine. If you make a name big enough for yourself and you got enough money, you can be the machine yourself.
Kanye West.
Case in point, let's take it back to the earlier days. We talked about this at my job. Master P. He didn't need the machine. He just said, you know what? I just need you to package my shit. I got everything else. Right. I can do my own promotion. I can do my own rollouts.
He got a tour that's about to come out.
And that's the only reason why I agree with what Bryce is saying, because at this moment he's still the top streaming artist.
Who was the first example y'all said before Master P?
Kanye West.
Kanye West. So Kanye West is different because Kanye West has a cult like following. If you got an artist,
don't. What?
Apparently not.
I know.
Apparently not. No, I'm saying it don't seem like it.
What you mean?
It don't seem
Absolutely
like it because I seen Kanye go through all this bullshit and everybody's still sticking to him and didn't switch sides. If you fuck with Kanye from the beginning, for the most part, you were still fucking with Kanye.
It's not drastic as Kanye.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not as drastic as Kanye.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
But like I said, he ain't got nothing to worry about.
It's people in the comments going. I'm talking about going to
the Drake
bat,
fans
nigga.
is crazy.
They're relentless, boy. They are
crazy,
bro. That machine can definitely hurt you, bro.
I'm not saying it can't.
I'm saying he can for sure stand.
He
can for sure stand on his two legs for sure. But he's not going to be as big, and he's definitely not going to have as much money. I promise you, bro. We done seen plenty of niggas fall off for nothing, bro. Easy, you know what I'm saying? A lot of this shit with Drake, see Drake around all these places.
Let me ask you a question.
Because the label is pushing it and they're helping him with that. That's all I'm saying.
Let me ask you a question. All I'm saying. These people you saying we seen fell off, were they as big as Drake?
No, but
right.
Okay,
that's a good point.
Okay,
but that's my point. That's my point right there.
What I'm saying is that it can definitely still happen unless you have that cult like following. That machine is the reason why Drake is even one of the reasons why Drake is even in that position. You know what I'm saying? If niggas stop fucking with him and the machine stop fucking with him, who gonna write his music for him? Right? Because obviously he's not writing 100% of his shit, right? So it's just, I feel like it could be a whole bunch of a domino effect on some bullshit, bro.
It's all about money. Because he can still pay his writers.
We thought Diddy couldn't. We thought Diddy couldn't. But what happened with Diddy? You see what I'm saying?
We didn't think Diddy what?
No, I'm talking about like somebody as powerful as Diddy, for example. How do we know somebody gonna throw out some bullshit ass court case against Drake that's gonna throw off his public persona, right? And then I'm telling you, bro, it's all the shakedowns can happen. It's shit. No, Diddy wasn't no bullshit. Diddy was wilding, but what they was trying to sue Diddy for and what he actually didn't get charged for was it was nothing. You see what I'm saying? But the RICO didn't need it. We're talking about, but you're talking about his sex life though. The shit that we thought he actually did, that he was being alleged for doing, he didn't get charged for. Did he get charged? Hold on, real quick. But did he get charged for that?
No,
exactly. So we're talking about Diddy's wilding. Diddy's sex life is wilding. And that has nothing to do with anything. But the demon, the devil that he was, and everything that he was, and they drug him through the mud and doing all this shit, right? They can do the exact same thing with him, just like they're doing with any other celebrity, bro.
Hopefully, it can start. I'm telling you, bro.
I'm telling you, bro. Drake could not have ever done it. But if somebody comes out and says it, it has legs automatically because we're gonna have to believe the person that's accused.
It was two things going against Diddy.
It
was the sex shit and the RICO. The RICO didn't work. Exactly. But the sex shit worked. Absolutely killed him.
But the sex shit didn't. The sex shit didn't matter because that was just his personal preference. It mattered to you, but it didn't matter. It didn't matter to you, but it didn't matter. He's not in jail because of his sex preference. He's in jail because he flew niggas out. What are you talking about?
It's sex preference. What you mean? That
all no, bro.
Prostitution is not sex preference,
bro. No.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
When you doing prostitution, it is your sex preference.
Oh my God.
All I have to do with sex.
No, bro.
He's not in jail for the RICO, so what is he in jail for?
He's
Come on,
in jail
big
because
dog.
he's waiting to see how long he's gonna get charged for flying the niggas out. But we're
Yes,
talking
that's
about the big shit that they tried to take him down for. He's innocent, bro. It's done. It's good. So we're gonna talk about his sex life and that he flew prostitutes out.
Hey.
But the big shit that he got charged for, the big shit that he got charged for, and they drug him through the mud for that, didn't get charged for. They can do the exact same thing to Drake, just like they can do to anybody, bro. I'm telling you, we see this shit happen all the time. Now it's not possible. That's crazy. We see this shit happen all the time, bro.
With Diddy and Bill Cosby.
Come on, bro.
Who else is it?
All these celebrities.
Who? That was my question.
Calm down.
Slow down. I feel like that's a wild ass question because it's like, come on, bro.
No, but that goes.
That's a wild ass
We're talking about
question.
people that's as big as Drake.
But that's what I'm saying. That goes back.
legally or just in general.
But that goes back to my
legally,
question.
Shit that people that actually went down.
Who
for. That's
who
what he's
has
saying.
fell off that was as iconic or as big as Drake?
But Drake has.
That's why I'm saying, like,
It's not about that. I think.
Like,
I don't
even
think
like-
we should be comparing that. I think we should.
You have to take that into consideration,
'cause
bro.
it's-
That
what I'm saying
matters.
it's still gonna be possible. What I'm saying is
Adolf
that
with-
what I'm saying is that even if they take him to court and he's innocent at the end of the day, there's still gonna be people.
God.
There's still gonna be more people that's not gonna support him just because they think they're gonna pick sides based off of the allegation or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's what happened. Shannon Sharp, Deshaun Watson, people gonna pick sides, and Big Ben, like they gonna pick sides no matter if they don't get charged or anything. It's just they're gonna drag them through the mud. People gonna pick sides and they're gonna have their opinions after that, just like what's going on with Diddy, right? So it could definitely happen, and I feel like like as big as Drake is, Drake's not bigger than the program.
But hold on,
like you know what I'm saying? He's not bigger than the machine.
I'm not
so
disagreeing with you,
I don't
but
agree
like
with
some
y'all.
of them examples that you just named, Diddy did the shit. It wasn't no allegations. That nigga did it.
Yeah.
The
There
Rico,
was no-
the Rico talk, the shit that he didn't get charged for.
No, we're not talking about the RICO. You're
This-
talking about what he's in jail for now.
He did it. The shit Shannon Sharp was accused of, he did it.
He beat the white. He beat on that white girl.
Even though that was the kind of relationship they had, yes, he was choking that little white girl out.
He paid out.
Let's
for
keep
that.
it a buck.
He paid out for
That's
that.
hold on.
Right.
I'm not.
He
Hold
didn't do
on.
no time for that.
I'm
He
not.
didn't do no time
I'm not
for that.
saying that. I'm not saying that he was just like
not-
for no reason being aggressive with her. He explained it. That's the kind of relationship we had.
But
so the
he
shit
didn't get
she's
charged for
saying.
that, Bryce. But what did he lose though?
100 million.
He lost a lot. You see what I'm saying? He lost the potential contract he had. He lost the shit that he had with Volume. He can't go back to ESPN. Boost Mobile not even on his shit on that nightcap thing.
But
no
okay,
more.
let me ask you
You
a
know what I'm
question.
I'm not
saying?
comparing him to
And
Diddy or Drake,
I'm not doing this comparison shit.
That's
I'm
what
just
I'm-
talking
that
about
was about to be my
celebrities.
next- that was about to
It
be
can
my
happen.
next
It don't
question.
matter. It can happen, bro. That's all I'm
Shannon Sharp
saying.
doesn't have the cult follower.
Come on,
No,
bro.
that's my whole point.
I'm
He's
telling you, it can happen, bro. People
not
gonna
as
feel
big as
people
him.
gonna feel some type of way, whether the shit is true or not, bro. And they gonna pick sides based off of emotion, bro. That's what's gonna happen, bro.
And I feel
You see what I'm saying?
what,
And
what
if he
Kayla
don't,
said.
and if he don't lose a
Kayla,
billion,
I'm feeling
he
you.
gonna
I
lose
feel
money.
that.
He gonna lose money regardless. It could be $10. It could be 10 million, 10 billion. He gonna lose money regardless, just based off of just the conversation.
I think
bruh.
the lawsuit is going to hurt
You know
his
what I'm
career more
saying?
than anything,
hell nah.
for sure. Him dropping a lawsuit in the middle of a beef is crazy work.
I thought the beef
That
was
is
done.
wild.
No, for us it is. Not for him. It's not done for Drake. Obviously.
man.
This nigga want paternity tests.
I say I can't speak on that. That's the part that's confusing for me. But
That's what we talking about.
That's
what we talking about.
Yeah, but I'm not.
I
Though.
know
That's
what
why
they-
I'm not. That's why I keep saying
I know
I'm
what
putting
they
that
did
shit to the
last
side.
summer.
I'm just talking about what I can
We
understand.
potting right now.
Yeah, but I'm
That's what
saying, but I can't speak on that because I don't know what the fuck. That's why I keep asking. Every time I talk about it, I ask questions. I'm like, I don't understand like what purpose,
We
even
are
whether we agree
trying
or
to
not.
figure it out.
I'm just putting
We're
that to the
all
side
trying
and
to
I'm
figure
speaking
it
on
out,
what I
big
can't
dog.
speak on. I
We
can't
are-
speak on that shit because
we
I don't know
trying to
nothing
figure it
about
out.
it.
We
I
just-
can only
we
speak
just
on what I
just
think I
conversating.
understand based off of the
We just
original
talking.
case.
just
That's all I'm
potting,
saying.
bro.
You know what
We
I'm
just
saying?
potting.
Yeah, but you
We
telling me,
just talking.
yeah, I understand, but you're telling me what I have to talk about, and I'm saying I
No,
can't
you
talk
don't
about it.
understand.
That's what you said though.
This is the topic.
I know.
The topic of the conversation is
Drake's case is the topic, not
Yeah, thank you.
I know, but I'm
Yeah,
saying
this is
that
a part of the
I'm
case.
putting that part to the side because I can't speak. I don't have an opinion on it. Like, how can you have an opinion on something that I don't even understand why it's even there? You know what I'm saying? I just want to know, like, his reasoning, whether we agree or
That
not.
could be
I just want to
opinion.
know. I just want to know his
Question
reasoning.
is the
That's
opinion.
all.
Yeah, that's fine too.
And that's all I've been doing, asking
Fine.
questions the
Yeah,
whole time.
that's
So
cool.
I can't speak
That's
on
cool.
that. That's all I'm
That's
saying. I
cool.
know it's
That's
cool. I know you ain't gotta keep
Alright.
telling me like I'm tripping. I'm talking. That's all. I'm just talking.
I
That's
was
all.
saying we can pod about something that you don't know about. You know what I'm saying?
and
We
that's
all
fine.
trying to figure it out.
Yeah, so
Why is it such a
when
big deal?
Because
You know what I'm saying?
when it's my turn to speak on it, I don't want to speak on something I can't speak on. I just want to speak on my opinion on what I feel like I possibly
When
could
you saying
understand.
You have no opinion on him bringing up Kendrick's kids, or
I want to know why. That's my only thing. I just want to know why. Whether, like I said, I don't have to agree or not. I just want to know his specific reason why that's relevant to him. Yeah, I just want to know why, so I can speak on that.
Like,
that's all.
Out of context, if you had to figure out, like, if you had to answer your own question, why do you think Drake will bring up Kendrick's kids or the violence against Kendrick's wife?
I don't know. Because the reason why is because you're putting this in a court case, a legal documents from what we're reading, right? And if you're putting this in these legal documents, that's the part where I'm like, I don't know. I can't even come up with a rational reason in my mind right now off the top. I can't. You see what I'm saying? Because like if you would bring it up and put it on your caption or put it on Instagram on your story, it's like you're obviously doing this for attention, petty. We can name these different things, but if you're putting it on legal documents, I want to know, like, why does this matter to your legal case? I just want to know why to him. Why does that matter? You know,
all jokes aside.
Yeah.
All right, I'm not gonna joke no more about it, but like, I was gonna make a joke, but yeah, only reason I could think of that they would do this is not Drake, it's his lawyers. They trying to file motions to extend the case. That way, they get paid more because the case is going on for longer.
That's a good thought.
That's a good point.
Okay.
But I was gonna make a funny joke.
And like I said, I feel like it's because of the crash out. It's because of the fallout of him losing the beef. Like I said, it's bringing more into ego at this point. Like, okay, I lost. How am I gonna like?
Imagine this one of like his partners just that he paid off to go find the information about Kendrick. They like, nah, bruh, I'm telling you, bruh, that's not his kid, bruh.
like forcing it.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
He like, you sure, bro?
If it's the only string he can pull on, you know what I'm saying?
You sure? All right, bro.
I guess I don't know about the system and shit. I guess what I'm saying is that I guess is it just as simple as me saying like your kid is yours. Go to court and take a paternity test. Like, can somebody request a paternity test for somebody else? I guess that was my question. Like,
I don't think so.
No, you can't.
That's why I'm like, what? Because that's why it feels like. Is this like real? Like, is that really in the legal documents that?
No, it's real.
Yeah, so that's why I'm like, what? How?
That's why I'm thinking it got to be the lawyers because it's like for.
I think Drake thinks that if he is to be able to prove this, in his mind, he wins.
Yep.
That's
what I said earlier.
Just like
He wins
there
the
gotta be somebody that's just like doubling down, like, nah, bro, I'm telling you,
And
bro.
that's what I said. Somebody charged that battery. I said that earlier. Somebody is charging because my whole thing is like you said. It's one thing for you just to be like, you hear it, okay, they made his kids, all right, whatever. It's probably gonna go over your head, but it's somebody that he feel is credible. It's like, nah, bro.
Okay. Well,
you need to really push for that because he actually put hands on old girl and them Dave Free kids.
So I got
like, you know what I'm saying?
One idea.
That's the only thing I can see.
Did the shit that that the kid, all this shit that Drake put in that we're questioning right now.
He rapped about it for sure.
He rapped about it, right?
Yeah.
So I did hear something about that. Kendrick was kind of like, well, this nigga said this, like, or maybe his team was like, possibly like, well, this nigga said this shit about him. So it's like,
that's in court.
So is that him maybe trying to like plead his case as far as like maybe him? I didn't make this up. This is actually you know what I mean, like the kind of the defamation shit. I guess maybe that's why what Sandy said as far as UMG having proof that maybe
that's Drake's angle.
Yeah, because Drake's kind of like, well, y'all putting you know what I'm saying, dirt on my name, blah blah blah. And UMG kind of like, well, actually we not. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Okay, hold on.
No, yeah,
I'm kind of starting to make sense.
That's kind of exactly what's going on.
Yeah, some type of sense.
So like I said, Drake says something. Kendrick responded.
Mm-hmm.
Drake is saying what Kendrick said is a lie, but what I said is true,
Mm-hmm.
and I can prove it. Just go get the criminal records and go get the DNA test to prove what I said is right versus what he said is not right.
Yeah.
So that would mean that what
That's
he
literally
said.
And then UMG coming back saying, "Well, actually,
No,
it's a fucking
that
rap
would
beef.
that would mean
you can
no.
say whatever you want.
no, I'm talking about
You
I'm talking about the.
But then
the
that
kid
mean
shit.
Kendrick.
Yeah.
That would mean Kendrick couldn't countersue for defamation because it wouldn't be defamation if it's true.
yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
So, but like I guess now that so that's what leads back to it. What you said as far as like. Is somebody really just in his ear like, hey, bro?
That's what I said.
And
but
it's
then
like
and also it makes sense why UMG saying no. We got proof that this nigga was
doing questionable shit.
Yeah, doing questionable shit. So it's not defamation. What would happen?
Because if Drake did the shit where he was on stage with that girl, he was like, damn, how old are you?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that's out there. Proven.
That's out there,
Yeah.
and maybe it could be argued that Kendrick was like, well, I was making a play off of that. You know what I'm saying? And it
Or
was
even
like,
the Millie Bobby Brown thing.
Yeah.
He's only having bars based off something that the whole public knows.
Yeah.
It's not a secret.
Right.
No. I think as far as Kendrick, he didn't reveal any secrets. He just brought something that we all saw. He just made it brighter.
Yeah, we was like
what he
that was
did
weird.
with the little girls, or what he did with his career, where he came from, how he was raised. Hence the whole "Not Like Us."
Mm-hmm.
Drake is saying, no, this is a secret, and I'm trying to prove that this is a secret. So, like I said, I don't think it's going to really hold any weight both ways. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think, like I said, MGM Universal, they just holding down the fort. Like, nigga, you're tripping right now. Do what you want to do. Ask for what you want to ask for. But at the same time, it's not going to really matter.
Right.
But if you can go out of your own way to prove a point, feel free. You can't stop you. You know what I'm saying? If you can get a way to get this DNA test, I don't know how you're going to get it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Go for it. You know what I'm saying? If you can find out, if you are able to get this nigga criminal records from 2014 and onward, go for it.
You can definitely get it. Criminal records are public.
Yeah, I said, but it's this is in the, you feel me? It's in the document. So like, do what you got to do.
We can look up his criminal records right now.
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar Duckworth.
Yeah.
And they'll tell you everything this nigga that ever did. For sure.
Yeah, Sandy said what you said too, as far as the lawyers catting off, trying to run up that bill.
Yeah, I think
funny,
that's
bro.
what it is.
Yeah.
The lawyers
if you dealing with the legal system, you got to pay for everything at this point.
yeah, and this is like $100 million case, so it's multiple nigga. You feel me?
Yeah.
All you
Like I
gotta do
said,
is keep filing. You feel me?
If I'm a lawyer and I can kind of push a nigga to be like, you should keep fighting, because if you keep fighting, I mean,
I
I'm
get
gonna paid
more money. Yeah.
So I'm
Right.
like, I'm gonna push it as far as it can go. You know,
You
what
should
I'm saying?
ask for us for that DNA test.
I got one.
You know what?
Yeah, no, like I said, Drake is showing himself to be lightweight game goofy. So I wouldn't be surprised if this nigga getting finessed out of the bag right now. Like, nigga, you should, you know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, them kids don't even look like him.
Matter of fact,
Real
let's
shit.
file a motion to get his
As a
criminal
matter of fact,
record.
This nigga, shit, I think his first crime was in 2014. You may wanna look it up. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, if it's public record, that's easy.
But Drake probably don't know that. Lawyer gas in his ass.
You
Yeah,
gotta go
just
find out. Let me go put in some paperwork.
another 100,000. I get you this nigga whole criminal record. Nigga.
Another 100, nigga, try another 3 million. I can find it out. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I think this conversation is gonna be even more hilarious down the line as far as what comes out of this. Like, I mean, like for me, I don't think anything's gonna happen with this. I think, like I said, I think Kendrick is over it. He's done it. He did his tour. He's probably working on a different project.
He in Europe
Drake
now.
has a fucking project that's about to drop. But at the same time, it's only been a week. He's still kind of adding on to his lawsuit, bringing in Kendrick's name after he done said that he's over it. Bringing up LeBron. It's like I said, it's literally dragging on to the point where it's not as interesting as it was before. But it's interesting because this is something that never has been done in the history of rap ever. And I'm only saying the history of rap because it's spawned from a rap beef. You know what I mean? So either way you look at it, him being a pop artist, whatever you want to call him, this is ingrained in rap right now. And so all the rappers, everybody who is affiliated with rap, all the fans are looking at it as that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got pop artists or pop fans looking at it at all. They don't get like I said, they can give 2 fucks. They don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? But as far as anybody that's fucking with rap, they are completely tuned in to be like, this is a part of history that we are witnessing right now, and it's not the greatest part. The greatest part is over with, which was the music. Now we're dealing with police and the justice system. You know what I'm saying? So literally, we could not see this coming. Nobody knew this was going to happen. This is probably the most craziest outcome from a rap beef in history. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
ever. I mean,
definitely.
As far as Biggie and Pac, because niggas died.
Right.
But do you
After
think
that, Kendrick and Drake.
Do you think
hands down?
Do you think that would affect his actual album release though? Like, because if he's suing his label, like, I mean, and he got an active case against his label.
Isn't he like independent right now though?
Yeah, I don't know how he's releasing this album.
But I think he's under UMG. Where, like I said, it might be fucking distribution type of, you know what I mean? It might be something like that. But like I said, it's supposed to be his last album.
So his last record, his last deal ain't up yet. I thought his last deal was up, and that's why he was trying to get a new deal.
No, well, I mean, obviously he probably trying to get a new deal right before it's up. But they said this album right here, after this album is
his last album on the deal.
Yeah, but then it's because they I forgot who said this. I was watching the video and they brought up NBA YoungBoy. I mean, of course it's Drake.
Listen to it,
but I'm talking about like, see, we talking about it's gonna do numbers, but Drake has these astronomical numbers. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he's still gonna do well, but it's like, is he gonna do well for his standards? You know what I'm saying?
How many is out? How much?
Remember,
is that
we talked about this a few weeks
and
ago.
also too, people gonna listen to it because they want to hate
to 6 billion,
bots.
To 4, it's still billion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It don't matter.
And I think that was my point earlier. It was that the numbers will get affected, but they're still going to be astronomically higher than everybody else. But it's still going to be. But that can also, after a while, kind of slowly.
But this is before Kendrick beef though too. It was already declining. So it's not because Kendrick. It was already declining.
But he wasn't dropping music. But right? It's like he hadn't dropped the album in a minute before that, right?
But it's like
the album wasn't good though.
It's still been declining. I don't know how far it goes back.
But it's like way before Kendrick. But it's like you said though, Jose. It's people that have picked sides that are still gonna listen to the album and be like, "Oh, I hated it."
Yeah, the hate. Yeah.
So it's you're still giving the streams, like you know what I'm saying. That still counts towards the stream.
But I think that's why the second week is going to matter more, because the first week and first night everybody's going to listen, so them streams is going to be through the roof. But the ones that the people that fuck with it is going to stick to it, and then I feel like that second, third week, that's how you know the people that's going, okay, I got this shit on my playlist, I fuck with this song tough, and you're going to constantly, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's the real deal, because everybody's going to listen to it first week, you know what I'm saying?
It definitely depends on the quality too. If it's good,
and if it's good,
it's going to be word of mouth.
Exactly.
It's going to do numbers.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's almost literally in his hands.
Yeah.
Like,
but also too, like I said, like that's real, you know what I'm saying? But the machine helps for in different other areas, like I keep saying, like that's gonna be the reason why the machine is the reason why you're gonna hear that instrumental going to commercial break. You know what I'm saying? Like the little details and shit like that helps. You know what I'm saying? Like he can definitely stand on his own 2 feet, but that shit can only last so long. And especially if the niggas try to cat off on you with that shakedown shit.
Don't help going against him either, though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? That's
like
that's the part that's like weird.
It's almost sees like you biting the hand that feeds you.
But also too, it's vice versa, because UMG, that's their biggest act.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's one of those things that's like, but you also too, you ain't never gonna be bigger than a program, and at some point Drake is gonna not be around at some point, right?
UMG gonna be fine.
Yeah, they gonna always be around.
Yeah, they gonna be good. Like either regardless, this nigga do terrible numbers.
Yeah,
you know
so I just think the whole thing.
They don't use his music for anything. They gonna be fine. You know what I'm saying? They got other shit to promote. They got their hands in a bunch of different pots.
Because it would make sense for them too. Wow, okay, you suing me, but you my biggest, you know what I'm saying, act. So I was like, I'm gonna have to push you with that magic.
Companies teach niggas lessons.
Yeah, and I understand that, but you also be teaching yourself a lesson, because this is you the reason why like we be getting them Christmas bonuses and shit. You know what I'm saying, and shit like that. So it's like, but we kind of need you too though. Like we need each other. You know what I'm saying? But I felt like. I don't know, man. It's tough because they could cat off on you.
Released on this platform, you know. They still making money regardless.
For sure.
Either way it go, nigga doing bad, doing good, they're making cheese.
For sure.
You You know what I mean?
And they made
So,
the
like,
most cheese off this beef.
Yeah, for sure. At the end
You
of
know
the
what I'm
day,
saying?
they're fine.
Yeah.
Tours, whatever you want to call it. Like I said, Drake is about to do a tour in the U.S. Like I said, I believe every single show is going to be sold out. I think niggas are going to do numbers on this album because niggas want to know how he still feels about this. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean,
'Cause
he's
he's
been
clearly-
selling out since the beef. Like he been selling out, doing everything. What I'm saying is, I'm not saying that the plummet is gonna be like crazy. It might be something to where like 5 years from now, you know what I'm saying? Like we could be like, hey, y'all peep this and that, right? Because I heard about, like, for example, I don't know, y'all can tell me better, probably better, but I heard like NBA Youngboy. I heard that, I don't know if it was his last album or whatever, but I heard that he had a last album before he was done with the specific label, and it was known that he was gonna leave, you know what I'm saying? And like he dropped the album and it just wasn't that big, you know what I mean? Even though like people said it could be good, but it just wasn't that big. And I understand he on a different level than Drake, but it's like shit like that. Like labels do shit like that. It's kind of like
some songs on that.
but it's like in the NFL. Like if I know you're gonna leave in free agency, and I know that, you know what I'm saying, I might bench your ass. You know what I'm saying? Or I might, you know, to take away from your value or do whatever it is. I might throw some fake ass story like Deshaun Watson, for example. He didn't want to be with them no more. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, he had these allegations. You know what I mean? So it's shit like that. Like
I just peeped
you know?
Santana sent me some. This is what
You talking about that post? The watch?
Yeah. I don't know what's happening. You saw it? I guess Drake posted a picture of a Rolex. He said, treat my bad days like my pathways, because if it was either that or the ski mask way. I don't know, man. Like I said, I personally think he likes the persona of being involved with gangster rap or with, you know, with certain type of niggas in the industry versus being involved with Justin Timberlake or Justin Bieber. You know what I'm saying? He rather would be looked at as niggas hanging around Jay-Z, Kanye West, these type of individuals. I don't think him personally would want to be considered a nigga that's a pop nigga versus like, oh, that's Drake. He a rapper. He hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, he could not want that, but we know the truth. You know what I'm saying? He like I think it helps that he's with Cash Money, and you know, Cash Money automatically, when he signed with Cash Money automatically had that like persona. You know what I'm saying? So obviously that's gonna help too.
He loved Wayne. I mean, he loved the whole imagery. You know what I'm saying?
But I also feel like,
it.
but it also feels like in hindsight that shit was kind of like, I don't want to say exaggerated, you know what I'm saying? But it was like we talked about the culture vulture shit. It was just kind of like he used them as a catapult and got bigger and left them niggas, you know what I'm saying? And got Wayne tatted up. It's just like the shit, it's weird, but like it's almost like he like used them too, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, I guess everybody ate
You
off
ever
that
go
too.
somewhere and be like, hey, and nigga ask you where you from, and you be like, I'm from Oakland, and then they like give you like this like look.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like a
Like you told them you was a Gemini or something. They'd be like, "Oh hell no!"
yeah, they just give you like this look of like it's almost like a respect. Like this nigga.
I will always hang out with my cousins that be like living out the way, like maybe Stockton or something like Walnut Creek, some random
Or like
shit.
any out of state or something like that. You feel
Niggas
me?
be like, you from Oakland, so you hear nothing but sirens and gunshots all day.
They
I'm
just
like,
interested, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you think about that from a Drake mindset, a nigga like Drake, you feel me? He from where the fuck he from?
Canada.
He come around these Atlanta niggas, you know, Atlanta niggas, Texans, Detroit niggas,
New
they
Orleans
be hella,
niggas too.
Yeah, they be hella cool though. Like they be hood niggas though.
Yeah.
You know, you wanna be like that. You feel me? You wanna like we probably don't feel that because we from
Chris
Oakland.
Brown, a lot of niggas
Yeah.
that's not like that end up getting around niggas that's like that. But at the
Exactly.
same time, you are able to touch these different hands because of who brought you here.
Right.
Wayne brought you.
Right.
Wayne got clout, especially in Atlanta and in New Orleans.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm just saying that's just
Yeah,
that's
no,
how I
I get
feel
it, for
about
sure.
Drake. You feel me? He just a nigga that, you know, he got on. You feel me? And then that he around a bunch of real niggas.
It's not gonna be one nigga ever to get put on it that's not gonna want to be cool.
Yeah.
Name me that nigga that get put on
Yeah.
and don't want to be
All
cool.
the bitches like these niggas.
You forgot the main. You forgot ground. You forgot the main one with this nigga Jay Prince.
Exactly.
I mean, because
Exactly.
apparently this nigga's supposed to be turned right. So I mean, shit.
Yeah.
That's what almost damn near.
These
Like
the
they made it
niggas,
seem like
all
this
the
nigga
bitches
Drake was
want.
untouchable because of him. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So shit.
I think we got time for one question real quick. I got a question for niggas, man. Let me see. All right. Gotta pick one. Your dream car. And you can turn it in whenever you want for your new dream car.
Okay.
Right? or free lifetime pass to whatever theme park you want for you and your family?
We gotta pay to get there.
Ooh, that's a good
You know,
question.
you got to pay to get there, but you got the passes. Like, you good. Once you get there, everybody's good to get in.
Car.
I'm about to say
Car,
car.
nigga. I'll drive to the theme park.
Oh God, nigga,
Halfway there, I'm gonna trade my.
I'm trying to go to Magic Mountain.
Gotta drive to Universal Orlando.
I'm going to go for the lifetime passes.
You gotta get there. That's the only
You going
thing.
for the lifetime passes?
I'm gonna remind you something. Your kids grow up and become adults.
Yeah, but I still get the
Bryce don't
lifetime
though. Bryce gonna be a kid forever.
pass. In there? What you mean?
They gonna be all that
It's
Universal.
really for me. I'm very
This nigga
selfish.
gonna be in line at the roller coaster. How many? Just one.
This nigga gonna be
Any single riders?
all that Harry Potter
Skip the line
land.
every time, baby.
Can I get a ginger beer?
Hey,
Head
nah.
ass.
Hey, do you want like a magazine or something? It's gonna be weird here by yourself.
They gonna be
Alright, we got-
skipping lines and shit.
That was a quick one. We got another one. All right. Retire at 45. No more bills. Dream home in the location of your choice and it's fully paid off.
You in
Or-
property taxes?
Unlimited free luxury travel.
Ooh.
You gotta pick one.
Say it. So say him again.
Yeah.
Retire at 45.
With what though? Is as
Like
much
you get a pension or
Whatever your job is right now, that's what you
Yeah,
get.
nah.
Retire at
you
45.
get your full pay.
Yep. And you get no more bills, dream home in your location of choice, fully paid off, or unlimited free luxury travel.
I'm gonna go unlimited free luxury travel
Okay, Alan.
or bills. Damn.
No more bills is OD.
No more bills, bruh.
That's I'm stuck between.
I'm stuck between bills too.
Nigga, no more bills, because I mean we working mainly,
to pay them bills.
but if you working just to save,
Just to say, yeah. All right.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
you
no
already
more
chose.
bills.
You already chose.
No more bills.
No.
No, I'll take it back.
What you got, Stacks?
I'm gonna go no more bills, boy. That stack gonna be crazy.
I'm walking around like this, nigga.
Pockets fat.
The Allen Iverson earrings from all about the Benjamins, nigga.
What you got, Jose?
I'm going bills, bro.
No
It's
more
easy.
bills.
Bills.
Yeah, no more bills is crazy.
That's crazy.
I mean,
Nothing.
anything.
No
Any
more
bill.
grocery
chill.
bills, car insurance,
House.
mortgage.
School, nigga, extracurricular
Nothing,
activities.
nigga.
Netflix, Hulu, Paramount.
Think about it, bro. You can think about it, bro. You can run the credit card up. No
Yeah, I think
bills.
everybody chose no
yeah.
bills.
Yeah, no bills, no bills.
All
Didn't
right.
even think about
I
that.
ain't got no bills.
Damn,
I ain't got
yeah.
no telephone bills.
Okay, yeah, everybody went. Well, Sandy went with. You said A.
You said package A. What was that? What was the first one?
The first one was retire at 45.
Oh man, yeah.
I was stuck between that one because
Then you had the dream home in your location of
Nigga,
choice.
Josh, the weed bill. Nigga, that's not a bill. This nigga weed bill
Hey, wait
is
a minute.
crazy.
All right,
Man,
last
throw a
question.
bill on the back of everything, nigga.
Shit.
Last question.
I got my shoe bill coming up. You know, the fours coming out. You know what I'm saying?
Let's see.
you put them on the credit card. You ain't got no more credit card
Hey,
bill. That's
for
what I
real.
was saying.
Yeah, yeah, but
That's
you can't.
how I'm looking
Only
at
thing
it.
is you can't buy
true.
weed with credit cards, but the shoes though for sure. Hell yeah.
At the
Oh,
club, you can't.
Nah.
Put a whole
I
house
don't
on.
think so.
On MasterCard, the whole house. Just
You can't use a credit card at the club.
I don't believe so.
I've never
I
tried.
don't
I
believe
couldn't
so.
tell
I
you.
don't think you can do that.
Yeah, because they do like a debit card type.
and then
of
they give you your
ATM
change
style.
back in cash.
Yeah,
sometimes.
so it's like ATM style.
Yeah.
Charge you $3 and give it right back to you.
All right, last one, real quick, rapid fire. Always healthy. Learn any new hobby in one weekend. Pause time.
For how long and how much?
However long you need.
Anytime.
Anytime.
Josh
Always
said you
healthy.
can buy it with a credit card.
Always healthy.
Always healthy. Never get sick.
Okay.
Always healthy. Learn any new hobby in one weekend.
Okay.
Pause time. I mean, everything stops.
For as long as you want pause time.
Yep.
Anytime you want.
Am I still getting older?
or my age also pause?
No, time still works. You just pause time.
I'm gonna go with always healthy then.
So you say pause time like almost like clock stoppers. Like I hit that watch.
Actually,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go pause time.
everybody
I'm gonna go pause
freezes.
time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go pause time.
Yeah, I'm gonna pause time because as soon as that Brinks people come out with that, I'm gonna be a villain.
Straight like that.
As soon as I see him open that vault door, one of the tellers come out the door.
Nigga gonna be
Be
like
right
a
back.
Grinch, nigga. Nigga, motherfucking with whole whiskers and everything gonna curl up just like the Grinch, nigga. Like, nigga, yes.
Everybody going pause time.
What was the first one again?
Always healthy.
Hey, I don't need that. I can pause time real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna pause time.
Hey,
man.
bro. What was the middle one?
Learn any new hobby.
That's a good one.
That's a good one too. That was a good one too.
That's a good one
2
too.
days, bro. Learn anything.
It's
in
out
2
of them
days.
too.
Learn anything
The
in 2
hobbies
days.
and because if you just stop being ridiculous, you could get healthy. You know, I mean,
For real.
weird shit happen though. So niggas could.
What is the caveat for hobby? Like it don't matter what it is, anything.
like nuclear physics and shit like that, quantum physics.
Yep.
Damn, see,
You can
damn
make a
near
cure
learn
for
how to-
cancer.
You damn near learn how to pause time, nigga.
Can I learn to be a Super Saiyan?
Figure out a way to always be healthy too. Damn, bruh.
Yeah, it's out of them too for sure.
Gotta pick one. Come on.
I'm gonna go pause time though.
Stacks.
I'm sticking with pause time. It's too easy.
That hobby shit go crazy.
Yeah, because I'm thinking about how.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the hobby on the weekend because that's crazy work, bro.
2 days, nigga, you
Nigga,
can learn anything.
in 2 days, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's the first thing you're gonna learn.
I would have to like sit down and really make a list, but off the top of my head, bro.
What if after you learn you get sick and you're like,
Hey man, niggas get healthy.
should have been healthy.
I ain't been sick for dumb long. Like
Hey, chill.
Bro, my first probably be like some type of jujitsu or something.
I was gonna say some type of
whipping
martial
niggas
arts.
down, nigga.
Oh shit. All right, we got a super chat real quick. Everybody get the answer in real quick.
Oh,
Everybody
we
get the
didn't even
answer?
talk about camera.
I'm a pause time, man. If I
Pause
gotta pick
time.
one.
Everybody pick pause time.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna pick the weekend. All right. Sandy has a super chat real quick.
Thank you, Sandy.
Thank
Ice
you.
Cube
Thank you,
son is
Sandy.
going off on people criticizing War of the Worlds. Do you all have a must-see horror movie? A horrible movie? Is it really bad, but people should see it?
Must see
Really
horrible
bad?
movie.
Yeah. I mean,
We got
I'd
a
say
couple.
Tyler
I
Perry
was about
all
to
the
say
time.
we got a couple.
Yeah, we talk about mostly of Tyler Perry movies, but The Room. The Room is probably culturally probably the worst movie of all time, but the most entertaining movie of all time.
The Room.
It's so funny. It's good.
Yeah, they made a.
I mean, it's
James
so bad,
Franco
it's
ended
good.
up remaking that movie called The Disaster Artist.
Oh yeah. I'm tripping. I forgot what the original movie was called.
You
The
you
Room.
think about The Disaster Artist?
I did not
No,
hit
when you
her.
said The Room, I'm like The Room.
I
Yes,
did
the
not.
original movie is
That's
called
right.
the Room, but he made The Disaster Artist.
I did not hit her.
So
I
I would
did not.
say every single Tyler,
did not.
majority of Tyler Perry movies in The Room.
Yeah, I think for me, the definition of what Sandy's asking is Tyler Perry. I think like literally, there's so many movies that are like terrible, but when we hear man, we hear this
what's
for a
the-
good
what's the
time. We see some
movie,
bad wigs and shit, you know.
Yeah,
What's the movie? Bruh made when he was at the concert with his daughter.
Trap.
Trap. That was not fun though. That was
It got me.
I
That was hard to watch. That was hard to watch.
so
Yeah.
bad.
I see me. I think I had a fun time with it because y'all told me about it.
Okay,
Yeah.
So when I was sitting there
That's
watching
different.
it, all that shit was funny to
It's called
me.
Trap.
Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Trap.
all
I
of
think
it
that
was
might be on
funny to
Netflix.
me. So maybe that's why.
Yeah.
That,
You
okay,
know
it
what
might
I
hit
mean?
different if that's the case.
That
Okay.
I was laughing the whole fucking. I never took nothing serious.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean.
When I tell you, the moment I hear Tyler Perry dropped a new movie, everything around me has to stop. I don't care what I got going on. I am so excited to watch the movie because I know it's gonna be very extreme.
Mm-hmm.
It's apparently gonna have some type of twist, and the whole cinematography and costume design is gonna be off the chain. Like, I just know it's gonna be over dramatized, over dramatic, and I'm just gonna laugh. I know it's a guaranteed good time for me, and I really can't knock the movies to the point where I'm not recommending them. I'm recommending them because how bad they are and how fun it is for me. And I have not yet been let down by a boring Tyler Perry movie. All of them hit.
So the movie that comes to mind, like there's a few of them obviously for Tyler Perry, but there's one that comes to mind that when I watch it, I can't help but watch it. But I know there's certain parts of it I'm like, come on, bro. Like Mr. on the Deeds, bro. This was his brother, like his brother on Deeds, bro, and his acting was trash on there, and he was just dumbass irritating to the point to where I'm like, bro, he's better than this. I've seen him act way better than this. You know what I'm saying?
They got to do what Tyler Perry tells them to do.
And then when you see how certain shit is going, how Tyler Perry going about certain shit, I'm like, bro, this is crazy, bro. But you can't help but you gotta watch it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've seen this movie like fucking 6-7 times, you know what I'm saying? Whether it be in a hotel or just randomly like, fuck it, we gonna watch it, you know what I'm saying? But it's like you watching this, like this shit is trash, but it's some Tyler Perry shit.
I can't wait to go back and watch Diary of a Mad Black Woman.
Oh,
that was my first intro, but I don't remember it as it being like a bad good movie. So I know if I go back and watch it, it's gonna be crazy. Because I remember the highlights. I remember the highlights, bro. The highlights was crazy. Because bro was so disrespectful.
So you doing the bending?
So disrespectful, bro. I honestly can't wait to go to rewatch that. And I'm like rewatching something as you get older with new eyes, bro. Is so crazy.
It's scary almost though.
It's very scary because some stuff is nostalgic. It's never gonna change.
Yeah.
But when you watch a certain person's film and then you learn the films that he make. That's never happened to me. Like I have so many films I grew up with. I know these are bad, but when I watch it, it's nostalgic for me, I can appreciate it.
Of course.
But when you learn what Tyler Perry has been doing, he's never changed. It hasn't been like he used to do it like this. Now he do it like this. No, it's always been like this. It's just that I saw it at such a young age. I wasn't able to appreciate it. When I watched it, there was a bunch of women around me, so they making it seem way more dramatic than what it is.
Yeah.
So I probably couldn't really take in the funny moments, like the over ridiculous dramatized
But you almost feel like
moments.
you gotta enjoy it and watch it because it's like it's for us, like. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So it's
at
like
that time.
It's like this is what's going
100%.
on. You know what I mean? And this is like for our culture and shit. It's like
That's
hell
why
yeah. You know what I
this
mean?
day, it still be getting praises.
Yeah,
Because
for
some
sure.
people be crying.
Yeah.
People was crying on straw.
Yep.
People was like, this shit brought me to tears. I'm like, of laughter? Of joy? They like, no, this shit was sad as fuck. I'm like, I'm like, that's crazy because I'm dying, bro. I got tears in my eyes, rewinding this shit. Tapping niggas looking like, look, watch this part. Like, this shit was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
So I think Tyler Perry takes to get back Batman and Robin for sure.
Samurai Cop.
Ooh, Samurai Cop is another one I highly recommend. All right.
What the fuck is Samurai Cop?
Real quick, time out. Everybody
I'm
listening
lost.
right now, write these movies down. Every Tyler Perry movie. The Room, Samurai Cop.
Samurai Cop.
Oh, ow. We can't say nothing. Do yourself a favor. Thank us later. Get you something to drink, maybe something to smoke on.
Yeah.
Find Samurai Cop online.
Oh,
it might
no.
be streaming somewhere.
Yes.
When I tell you this,
It's one of the funniest movies
bruh,
ever.
the one of the most funniest movies
It's one of the
all
funniest movies
time.
ever.
When I tell you, when me and this nigga Al watched this shit, bro, I haven't laughed like this probably since like Napoleon
There's
Dynamite.
more than one?
No, just watch the first one because it got popular because of how crazy it was, the first one. So they made a new one recently, but the original Samurai Cop, watch it,
And it was dubbed.
bruh.
It had the voice, so it had the
Bruh, when I tell you
the budget. Do you see? Oh my. Okay, I'm gonna leave it alone. The budget was 7 bands.
Jose,
$7,000.
Jose, if you watch this movie, it's gonna be a moment in time where you press pause on the
This one?
movie and you're gonna call me.
Hey.
You're gonna be like, Bryce.
Bro,
Yes.
seeing just little,
No,
but I'm saying, but
yeah,
seeing
yeah.
the little 3 seconds,
Bruh.
I can already tell what type of movie this was.
Bruh.
It's so fun.
It's definitely a
It's-
movie where you just throw that bitch on.
I think I can watch.
smoke some.
You know, I can watch Samurai Cop more than I can watch The Room. It's to me, it's more entertaining.
Which
than
one
The
of
Room.
these is which one?
The Room.
'Cause that's one in 2003.
No, 2003. Yeah, that's one. That's the one.
Yeah.
I can watch so.
Yeah, this shit on YouTube, bro.
Yeah,
Well, Samurai Cop.
Yeah.
Oh, Jose,
bruh.
when you get a day off, bro,
Please, bro.
Oh no, it says required payment. Well, you know you can find that shit easy.
you know,
Yeah,
you can find it
yeah,
online.
yeah,
Yeah.
It says Tubi.
Sandy,
I don't know
make
how
sure
we
you write
found
down
it.
Samurai Cop, Sandy. Samurai Cop is the one.
That's crazy work.
It's such a good time.
It's so funny.
Yes, bro.
Like,
I haven't laughed.
Me and
like
Bryce
that.
was crying.
Bruh.
I haven't seen that.
Tears. Nah, you ain't seen it.
Nah,
if you
yeah.
had seen it, you would have. It's
You
so
would know
many
immediately,
quotables.
yeah.
It's so many quotables, bro. Oh
Trust
my
me,
God.
Chop. I'm gonna watch it, bro. I'm gonna watch it. I got a whole list
shit.
of movies I gotta watch. These
man.
niggas told me to
Nigga,
watch.
Starship Troopers is fire.
Yeah, Star Trek was good. Yeah.
That shit fire. I got a cult following. That shit fire as fuck. Battlefield Earth is horrible.
Oh, with John
what's
Travolta.
Yes.
what's the
Forrest
movie?
Whitaker.
Him and Forrest Whitaker is wilding in that.
What's the movie with the puppets? Where everybody like they used all the actors as puppets. They had Matt Damon.
Oh, wait. No, but not American.
It's called American something.
Yeah.
That
American-
movie is so bad, it's funny.
It's
Yeah.
on YouTube.
Samurai Cop?
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
All right, wait, please. Please, bro. I need you to be tapped in on this one, bro.
I'm gonna save this shit.
Okay, yeah. Send it to yourself. Copy and paste. Yeah, nah. Maybe a topic for next week. Shannon Sharp's accuser is posting Bible scriptures on Instagram. She said worst bag fumble ever. All right, yeah, we'll look into it.
She posting Bible. Now she.
It did, but it got a cult following now. It's one of the most popular movies. They do Comic-Cons, bro. Starship Troopers.
Okay, bro. get
Usually
this.
with a cult following, they don't do great in the movie theaters, but once it hits video, it goes up like crazy, and that's one of the movies. Starship Troopers got a crazy following.
That's crazy.
It was super campy and corny, but like
It was on purpose.
Yeah,
Right,
right,
so like
yeah.
I think people like the critics didn't get it. Like
Right,
they
right,
did everything
yeah.
on purpose.
Right,
So once it hit video, everybody got it. Like, oh, okay, they did this on purpose.
right. They thought they was watching a serious movie.
Yeah, nah. I think the director got like an award for like serving niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? He like the way he did it. Like, nah, this
Finesse,
is all camp. Like, you know what I mean? All right, everybody. Right on, Sandy, for the super chat. That was a great question.
Appreciate
you,
Ended off with.
Thanks for this compliment on the kicks too.
Make sure you hit that like button and hit that subscribe button if you are new here. We go live every week. Depending on if a movie drops that week, we will do a movie review. I think the last one we did was for Weapons, but every now and then we'll probably just review it on the live like we do with Alien Earth or whatnot. I don't know if we'll go week to. Depending on how good it is, we might do this week to week because right now it's fire, bro. I enjoy talking about it.
Yeah, the way y'all described it. I'm gonna have to do
No, this
something.
new episode,
Make
like I
sure
said,
we check it out.
it just opened up more doorways for more interesting things. Like, oh, okay, damn, I want to keep going through that door, but they close it real quick before it get too interesting and open up another one.
What's going on with the Eyes of Wakanda?
That's over with.
It's over.
It was only just them episodes.
Yeah, it's only I think 4.
It was only 4.
Yeah. It's
I'm
one
interested
of
to
the
see
limited
them.
series.
I thought it was 8.
I'm interested to see them break down all them aliens they found.
Yeah.
Because they for surely about to dive into that shit. Because they keep showing all of them like
the Oculus one.
like they even
They
showed.
kind of already did a little deep dive. Like they said, like basically
bro, I need
it
brother
burrowed
B.
into your brain.
Yeah, no, I just want to know because, like I said, we like when you see this new episode, it's clearly like the smartest one.
Yeah,
It's like watching
because it eat
shit
brains.
happen. But it's watching though. Like it's the way it's watching niggas. It's like
It's just like a
it's like
Starship
a
Trooper.
dog or something. It's like it's fire, bro. Like it's crazy. Like I said, it's the one synthetic is like nigga. This nigga is fascinating because it's the only one he really tripping off of. Like nigga, hold on.
And they keep showing the black synthetic, and every time they show, and in this new episode they show that plant alien he was interacting with. So I have a feeling something is gonna happen between them two, or he is interested in that one for some reason. Because it's kind of like foreshadowed in this new episode. Like they show it again on the screen after they download everything, and then you see bruh in the background. Like,
and it's interesting because all of the aliens are on this island now. So I like how they did that because it's not technically. I mean, depending on how these aliens work, they can make it to the mainland. But right now, they all on the Neverland Island. You know what I'm saying? All of them. So I was like, ooh, it can go. It's clearly about to go bad. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody gonna get too curious. One of the synthetics gonna be like, fuck it, I'm letting this nigga out. You know what I'm saying? Because they have some type of connection. Because they starting to kind of like see the connections to like, you know, this new species. You know what I mean? Like control, all that shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, we don't want to, like, we've been on for too long, bro. So it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. These guys got work in the morning. But for sure, make sure y'all hit that like button. Shout out Sandy again for the super chat. Mind you, whenever y'all want to send a super chat, it don't matter. You don't really have to wait to the end of the show. But after we're done with a certain topic, depending on when you send it, we will discuss your super chat. And we want to give a shout out to Santana, Sandy. We had Hess in this thing. What else we had? Let me see. Carpe Diem in this thing. Shout out Kaylin. My man always pull up every now and then.
See what Sandy said? We got you, Sandy.
What'd she say?
When we sign off, check out her recent video. It's only 1:43. Drop a comment. We got her. Got you.
Okay, for sure. Oh, Q was in here earlier. He probably knocked out getting ready for college.
That shit didn't start yet?
Your mom goes to
today.
college.
Kids was moving in. Nigga, we went to Target today, bro. I ain't never seen this before. This is my first time experiencing this.
Mm-hmm.
So many fucking kids, but it was college kids. I'm like, am I tripping right now? Why is there so many fucking like
Getting book bags and shit?
they getting like food and like the
dormitory
waters, like
shit.
dormitory shit. Like I'm
Oh.
like, but then I'll peep like above the aisles. They got little flags that says college. I'm like,
I'm going back to college.
Shit, I'm like, so this is like they got back to school.
Yeah.
They got college day. Like I never seen that before. This is my first time seeing that.
Niggas ain't go to Costco
Y'all heard-
or Smart
y'all
and
heard
Final or
them
something.
trying
They
to-
do everything.
Yeah, just
Y'all heard them
They
trying
were
to,
saying, I overheard them saying we got Costco next after this. But clearly, Target got the specials because it has college. Like, you know, they got the back to school part in the back, but all the other aisles, we're talking about food, clothes, laundry, all got college signs on it.
That's
I'm
crazy.
Like, oh, damn.
y'all hear about them trying to combine Merritt and Laney?
For real?
Really?
Because they said like Alameda and Berkeley, their numbers are still high enough for them to keep getting certain grants, but Merritt and Laney's have dropped, so they thinking about combining them to making them one school, so
It's
that
two different campuses.
to keep the fucking
it gotta
to keep the whatever grants or
Merritt is
contracts they got to get.
Merit is so
Damn.
out the way, bro.
Yep, my cousin just sent me the article on that
Yeah,
shit.
Merit out the way, bro.
Shit.
That makes sense. Cause like niggas, what? Who going to Merit unless you know?
Yeah.
Merit is tucked, bro.
That's
It's up there in them
crazy.
hills.
Yeah.
I'm going back to college
I don't
though.
everybody.
Hell my God.
I'm about to quit my job, bro.
With it. They said the phone. What'd you say earlier?
This nigga Al, here you go.
Your mom goes to college.
That computer started dying on that bitch.
Hey.
Jose,
Real quick.
Roasted her ass.
Hey, I was watching Road Trip, and I remember I know y'all remember this line when they was talking about taking a shortcut. And he's like, he said something like, it's not easy. He was just like, it's the shortcut. It's not supposed to be easy. If it were easy, he said if it were easy, it would just be the way. Bro, I was like, I know these niggas remember this shit.
But that's the Stifler character that said it.
Nah, it was bro that be smoking. Like bro that was like the philosophy and taught him, you know what I'm saying?
dude, white boy with the curly hair.
Yeah, with the curl.
What you think about the new NBA times?
So when you said
It's
that,
gonna be Eastern.
so it's gonna be an hour later.
So basically, it's gonna have games gonna be starting at like 11:15 Eastern. So that means it's gonna be starting here.
8:15 but they were at 7 though.
Is that what you was trying to talk about earlier?
That's crazy.
I was just wondering. I just wanted to know Jose because
that's crazy. But on the East Coast, it's already late enough. All right, then y'all.
All right,
Peace
y'all.
out.